Welcome to the Maury County Public Schools Game of the Week, Summit versus Columbia. Our game day show beginning now. I'm Landon Seacrest here along with Drake Pugh, play-by-play announcer, Barry Duke, along with Carter McDonald here at Columbia Central High School. Guys, how we feeling?
Feeling great.
Feeling wonderful, Landon.
Excited about tonight's game between Columbia Central and Summit. Summit from the Williamson County side of Spring Hill, but from Spring Hill, Summit, Spring Hill, Columbia taking on the Summit teams tonight. Should be in a very exciting ball game.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. It's always nice to have those city rivalries, you know, Summit from Spring Hill, not the original Spring Hill High School, but Columbia is going to play teams from Spring Hill 2 days in a row, folks. We're going to talk about that McDonald's shootout on this pregame show, talk about previewing both of these games. Unfortunately, Summit came out on top in both of the matchups earlier this season versus Columbia. But first, guys, we're going to talk about what's been going on around the county. Drake Pugh, we've been busy the past week covering games across the county. Last night down in Mount Pleasant. Let's talk about Mount Pleasant. It was senior night, Drake Pugh, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was senior night. Had not just 2, but 3 incredible games that we covered. We covered the JV game, which is not something we usually do on the Front Porch Sports Network. And had a star player.
Yeah, Mr. Andrew Strother getting his call up. Coach Derek Boyd dressed him out, started the game. Mr. Andrew Strother scored 9 points, and the Mount Pleasant JV came out victorious in that game. It was fantastic. That stream is available in the archives on our Front Porch Sports Network page. And Drake, let's talk about those 2 varsity games as well. The Battle Creek girls played excellent last night.
Yes, they did. It was, I mean, they were a force to be reckoned with. I will say that. I mean, they put up a one heck of a fight. They made it hard for Mount Pleasant to fight back at all. I mean, they were very, very aggressive.
Yeah, they did. And a little bit of similar play styles as far as how Battle Creek plays. Battle Creek runs a full court press, likes to play a lot of tough defense. They were definitely intense. And then, in my opinion, the game of the night last night, the boys game, Battle Creek versus Mount Pleasant, went into overtime. Mount Pleasant comes out on top.
And Mount Pleasant almost ended it with a buzzer beater.
Almost. It was just insane.
So close. And you know, that Mount Pleasant led the entire game last night, and then all of a sudden in the 4th quarter towards the end, Battle Creek started gaining traction, and they caught up fast, and they even got ahead for a little bit in the 4th quarter. Yeah. And then Mount Pleasant got back, and it was a tie game, and they shot who was it that shot that three-point shot that didn't make it?
For Mount Pleasant, it was Jaden McClure at the end. It was
Jaden McClure.
It was a little mid-range jump shot, and it was actually a three-pointer that was missed, I believe. Then he got the rebound and missed it on the rebound as time expired. So they went to overtime, and they just blew out Battle Creek.
They dominated in overtime. They beat them by 10-plus points. I mean, and Jaden McClure was one of the best players last night, and I mean, it just – and the game ended with the promposal from one of them.
Yeah, Jaden Wilson getting that promposal, the Front Porch Sports Network Player of the Week. That's a great segue as well, Drake Pugh. Mount Pleasant with both Player of the Week winners this week, Kylie Martin and Jaden Wilson. Front Porch Sports Network Players of the Week. Now, folks, we got district tournament basketball coming up soon, so let's talk about where all the teams are going to be playing over the next week. Drake Pugh, we're going to be even busier. Duke, we're going to be busy going into the next week.
No kidding.
So for the unit schools and the smaller schools that we cover here on the Front Porch Sports Network, their district tournament, their single A, they'll be down at Culleoka Unit School next week. Culleoka, Hampshire, Santa Fe, Mount Pleasant, along with Eagleville and that district tournament. Battle Creek and Spring Hill are in the same district. They'll be going up to Creekwood for 3A district tournament in their district. And in Columbia Central, they have no district tournament, Barry Duke. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
Never heard of that before. That's very unusual. It could be advantageous for the top teams, but for the underdogs, it's kind of different, very different, very different.
I've never heard of anything like that. And when Coach Washington was telling us about that, he said, you know, the seeding for the region tournament is just going to be decided by how they finish in the regular season, which is, as you said, kind of bizarre. So Columbia is going to continue to play regular season games. They got a game next week, a couple of games, as the other teams will be in district action. So Barry Duke is still going to be engaged on the call, folks, just not in district tournament play. So Barry, I can imagine you're still excited to be back on the call for Columbia Central basketball.
Oh, very excited. Very excited to be back. And they're young. The girls, a very young basketball team, learning every game. The guys are relatively young and just need something good to happen to them. And they need a victory tonight here against Summit to boost their confidence.
Yeah, 100%.
But
Coach
to piggyback
Stanley
on,
and then we're both on our Wednesday night show as well, talking about this game.
to piggyback on what you were talking about earlier, Mount Pleasant and Battle Creek, what were the final scores of the girls and the boys game?
The girls game, Battle Creek won 56-27, and in the boys game, I believe the Mount Pleasant boys won 64-51.
Wow, okay.
Yep. In overtime, the boys won down there in Mount Pleasant. So, yeah, that was a great night. As I said, we've covered a lot of games over the past week. Going back to last week, we did, I believe it was Santa Fe down in Mount Pleasant for our game of the week.
Yep.
We had Culleoka at Puckett's Restaurant. We just mentioned that Coach Stanley and Coach Washington were on that show. Barry, they said that they're looking to get a little bit of winter storm. So Columbia didn't practice when they played Summit the first time, and they were a little bit rusty, Barry.
Yeah, so hopefully tonight, planned at home in the Lions gymnasium. Some of the old guys said they hadn't earned the title of the Lions Den yet, so I'm going to say the Lions gymnasium. I know on Tuesday night, the Lions and Lady Lions lost to Independence, but the Columbia Central High School pep band was here, and it kept them really charged up. I don't know if they're going to be out tonight or not, but really kept the crowd engaged with the very active and very exciting pep band on Tuesday night. And tonight they're going to need all the excitement they can get to to play this Summit basketball team.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And, Drake, I'm sure you appreciate the fact that there are pep bands at games.
Yes.
You being musically inclined yourself. Talk about that
do.
a little bit, being in a gymnasium for sports, but also the band getting active as well. Talk about that.
That's, it's a lot different than being outside in a football field because, we're indoors, so it echoes everywhere.
Yeah.
But I still think it makes it much more exciting. I sang in a barbershop quartet in high school and for several years after, and I was the only member of the quartet that was not in marching band, so when they'd be up there playing, I'd go up there and stand with them.
Yeah, it's always really cool when they bring the pep band. I can imagine the student section is going to be full tonight. I can imagine it's coming home night, so we're going to get some hardware handed out, I believe, in between games here at Columbia Central. Got a lot going on here at Columbia for our Maury County Public Schools Game of the Week. We're going to take a break here on the Game Day Show, come back and talk about players around the county. This is Landon Sechrist alongside Barry Duke, Drake Pugh, and Carter McDonald live from Columbia Central, and we'll be right back.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
The Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
At At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Columbia Power and Water Systems is dedicated to bringing our customers reliable local service. Whether you're turning on a light switch, your faucet to keep you on. If you need us, call us 931-388-4833 or visit cpws.com. CPWS, local service, local support.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge. Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Murray County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like 'em hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We're here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Is your insurance up to insurance needs? Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
And welcome back to the Maury County Public Schools Game Day Show. We're live here from Columbia Central High School for their game versus Summit. Girls tip coming in about 11 minutes. Got Barry Duke, play-by-play announcer, the legendary voice of the Columbia Central Lions, with me here alongside Drake Pugh and Carter McDonald. Folks, we're about to preview this game, Barry, and we're going to talk a little bit about tomorrow too. But Barry, talk about what you saw from the girls team first in their game versus Independence. What's some room for improvement in this game?
Well, they have trouble scoring, but once they find the scoring range, once they score, then they get their confidence back, because they're a very young basketball team, very inexperienced, very young. And once they found their scoring range, then they made a game out of it. They made a big comeback. They just didn't have enough to finish it the way they wanted to. But once they got past their scoring drought, then they were able to catch up and play some good basketball. They played pretty good defense. They just kind of ran out of gas on the end there.
Yeah, definitely. Impact players for the Lady Lions in this game, among others. Got Kennedy Houston, a former Front Porch Sports Network Player of the Week. Very versatile player. Natasha Barner made a lot of threes in that game versus Independence. She's the leader, the point guard, Coach Thomas Stanley said. And then Tristan Shaw does all the dirty work. Barry Duke, who do you think should emerge in this game as someone that the Lady Lions can rely on to get a victory in this one?
Well, to get the scoring started, Tasia Barner, once she started hitting threes and they loosened up, they played better defense, and they had a better chance to win. Once they get the offense going, and it's spearheaded by Tasia Barner and, of course, by Kennedy Houston.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. The Lady Lions have the recipe for success. They just got to go out there and execute. Now, we got the boys game on deck in just a little while as well. The Lions, talented, also a very young team. Barry, what have you seen from the guys lately for Columbia?
Well, I want to finish this thought too. Columbia Lady Lions are playing without their freshman center, Paulisha Radley.
Yep.
He's a very good, strong player for the Lady Lions. A little ill right now, not able to play. So that kind of hurts them in the front court, and having to shift players around to play in the front court when a little undersized. And, of course, Casey Crawford is their defensive specialist. I don't think she's dressed tonight. So But as for the boys are concerned, the very young team, they've got pretty good size, not great size, but pretty good size. They play hard, and once the shots start falling, they're a whole different team. They just need to start scoring, and the key player for the Columbia Lions is Kingston Booker, a slender 6'6" sophomore, very young basketball team. Sophomore Kingston Booker is a very good player for the Lions, and of course they got good players. Josh Green at point guard, got two small point guards, Josh Green along with Jamari Brown. And then, of course, they got Brendan Sechrist, who's about 6'5", and then Tayshawn Moore, about 6'3", to play on the wing and play inside primarily. They got pretty good size, decent size, and just offensively, just need to get it going offensively and not wear down as the game goes on.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. On the boys' side, Barry mentioned Kingston Booker, a two-time Front Porch Sports Network Player of the Week. This year, Tay Moore was this week's nominee, did not win the award, but Coach Washington said he's the best shooter on the team for the Lions, so expect him to have a good game, as he'd had a really good last week of ball playing, averaging about 15 points per game. Now, Barry, tomorrow, Valentine's Day, is the McDonald's Shootout. Now, talk a little bit about the McDonald's Shootout, how much it means to the area and the county, how big of a rivalry it is.
And some people say that backyard because Spring Hill High School is in Columbia, basically. So it's
true.
a backyard brawl there.
That's true.
But it's you can throw the records out. It's a lot of intensity. Very good ball game. Last year, the girls' game came down to overtime, and the last second shot that probably should have been a 3, they gave it a 2.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, but it was exciting, and they usually pack the gym, and it's really exciting. And the boys' game is going to be all-out battle between Columbia Central and the Spring Hill Raiders. So it's very exciting every year, no matter what the records are and who's got the most talent or what. It's always very competitive.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I played in the McDonald's Shootout. I'm a 2021 graduate of Spring Hill High School. I played point guard. We never beat Columbia Central in that game, but it's a lot of memories for me in that one. I remember packed gyms, playing in Spring Hill and in Columbia, playing in this new gym here at Columbia Central, one of the first years as well. It's always packed. I referenced on the Wednesday night show, my sophomore year, Barry, I actually got dunked on in the game. So embarrassing moments can happen, so players have got to be aware of that coming up tomorrow on Valentine's Day for sure.
Of course, Spring Hill is coached by veteran coach Jimmy Young. He's been there for 30, 40 years. Long time.
Long time.
And so they'll have him ready tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think so. I think that one's going to be good. I think this will be a good warm-up for Columbia Central as well, getting a game under their belt. Spring Hill played yesterday at Montgomery Central, so I think that Columbia playing 2 games in a row, I think is going to be advantageous for them potentially. Barry, what do you think?
Probably not. Is Spring Hill off tonight?
I believe Spring Hill is off tonight.
Well, with the wear and tear, this will be the 3rd game of the week for the Lions and Lady Lions, so having a night off would probably be very advantageous for Spring Hill.
Yeah, there's been a lot of teams. Coach Donnie Chambers of Battle Creek was talking to us. They got to play 4-game weeks, and that's really mentally taxing. He came up to the stage up at Mount Pleasant and said to us he's tired. He just wants to catch up on sleep, Barry. So I'm sure
I get it.
I'm sure all the teams around this time, especially in Murray County with that 10-day layoff due to the storm, the winter ice storm, they want to get really back in the game shape. I mean, the only way you can do that is by playing games. We're live here at Columbia Central for the Murray County Public Schools Game of the Week. We got girls tip-off coming in about 5 minutes. Thank you for tuning in on 101.7 WKOM. We'll go simulcast on 103.7 once the girls tip is on. We're live on the Front Porch Sports Network, Facebook, and YouTube as well. Folks, share this broadcast. You're going to hear Barry Duke's voice with the tip-off next.
Central High School basketball action. I'm Barry Duke along with Landon Seekers, Drake Pugh, and Carter McDonald, bringing you Columbia Central High School basketball. Columbia number 24, Layla Crawford. For Summit, they'll have Bridget Ali, number 10, Ava Kroll, number 14. Columbia's Houston will be jumping center. Tap is up, controlled by Columbia. Barner with the basketball. Lady Lions coached by first-year head coach Thomas Stanley. Lady Lions white tops and bottoms, purple numerals trimmed in gold with a purple and gold checkerboard. Put up no good, fight for the rebound, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Summit, Columbia's basketball. So Columbia off to a pretty good start.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Great offensive board and putback.
Asia Barner, the point guard. Layla Crawford tonight as Casey Crawford not dressed out. Columbia works the ball around the perimeter. Asia Barner with it, back up on top to Crawford. Crawford, a freshman. Back to Crawford. They dump it inside, pass broken up, taken back by Columbia, now taken by Summit. Summit with the basketball. Summit pushes it down the floor. Gets the ball inside, shot put up and in. It's good. Summit on the fast break, got it to Sam Malcolm, and Malcolm spins, shoots off the glass, and scores for Summit.
That was a great outlet pass by Summit, getting it up the court very quickly.
Barner with the basketball, gives it over to Crawford, back to Barner. Tied it to Bratton with it on the baseline, dumps it inside, pass broken up. Taken off by Summit. Summit Garcia. Garcia between the circles, being worked on by Sydney Bratton. Get out on top to Kroll. Kicks it off on the left side. Driving the baseline. Kick it out. Three-point shot. Kroll. No good. Rebound fall. Summit. Garcia. Bratton. We're tied at 2. Top of the key. They get it over to Garcia. But shot no good. Rebound fought for. Pulled out of there by Shaw for Columbia.
Off to the races.
Houston to the hole. Puts up the shot. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Taken off by Columbia. Three-point shot by Columbia's Barner. No good. Rebound Columbia's Shaw. Kicks it out to the point guard. Resets the offense. Barner out on top. Crawford for 3. No good. Air ball. Fight for the loose ball. There's a whistle and a foul call. Foul called on Columbia. Going to call it on Kennedy Houston on the box out. Her first, team first. Shaw comes out of the ball game. Into the game for Columbia is Janiyah Stewart, a freshman. Garcia brings it into front court. Kicks it off to Malcolm. Summit takes it to the hole. Backs it out. Back to Garcia. Down the lane. Puts up the shot. No good. Got a push in the back and a foul called on Columbia. Shot no good. Missed the shot. Foul called on Columbia's Layla Crawford. Right now, a little ragged, guys.
Yeah, a little bit rusty on both ends, Barry Duke.
Free throw, Summit, no good by Kofi. She'll get one more. Summit makes their first substitutions. Caroline French into the game. Second free throw, lane violation, no good. Columbia will get the basketball. It's imperative for the Lady Lions to get a good start. Barner brings it into front court for Columbia. Looking for a screen. Kicks it off on the right side. Crawford Hierkin shot, no good. Rebound fought for, slapped out of there. Ball flies all over the place, goes out of bounds to Columbia.
It's a very loose ball right there.
Very loose.
Absolutely.
A scrum.
Went everywhere.
And it goes out of bounds to Columbia. Crawford has not played that much. Layla Crawford has not played that much this year for Columbia. Starting tonight in the place of Casey Crawford. The Lady Lions youth shows sometimes. Bonner with it. Facing a 2-3 zone. Gets a pick, puts up the jumper. no good. Back rim, rebound loose. Taken off by Summit. Ali pushes it down the floor. Goes inside to Garcia. Garcia puts it up, no good. Rebound taken off by Summit, no good. Shot put up, no good. Rebound comes out of there with it for Columbia. Stewart to Houston. Houston gives it off to Crawford. Crawford with the shot, no good. Rebound taken off Summit. Ali pushes it down the floor. Ali gets the ball over to Kroll. Dumps it inside. Shot put up, no good. Rebound fought for. And a foul call on the rebound as Kennedy Houston got fouled.
Yeah, that was a great contest on that shot by Houston, though. Make her miss.
Bridget Ali picks up the foul, her first, team first. Actually, team second. Yeah, team first foul. Back into the ball game for Columbia. Tristan Shaw. 2-2 is the score. 3:20 left in the first quarter. Shot put up Columbia, no good. Rebound Houston for Columbia. Spins on the baseline, now gives it out on top. And it's driving to the basket is Bratton. Bratton is called for steps.
Took a couple extra steps there trying to Euro step to the basket.
Took a Euro step and a half. Got called for traveling on the half step. Garcia with the ball for Summit. Gives it off to Malcolm. Malcolm to the hole. Ball could have been fouled. Ball goes out of bounds. They don't call the foul, but it's Summit's basketball to be inbounded underneath their basket. 2 minutes and 50 seconds remain in the first quarter. Get it out on top, dump it inside. Get it off to Kroll. To Garcia. Summit working the ball around the perimeter. Get it on the baseline, dumps it inside. And a push foul called against Columbia. Foul called on Kennedy Houston. That's her team second foul, team third foul. So set to come into the game for Columbia is Riri Morris as Kennedy Houston picks up her second foul with 2:32 in the first quarter, has to come out of the ball game. Summit inbounds the play, shot put up under the basket, no good. Deflected, goes out of bounds off Summit, and it's Columbia's basketball.
Barry, Summit's getting a lot of baskets, opportunities in front of that rim, right? Getting cut straight into the paint, just unable to capitalize so far.
Exactly, getting great shots, Landon, and they just can't put it down. Into the game for Columbia, Tavia Stanfield. Bonner with it to Stanfield on the right wing. Crawford back in the game to Morris. Shot put up and in, it's good. A three-point shot by Columbia's Tasia Bonner. And that's what the Lady Lions need.
Yes,
to see the shot go down.
Yes, it is. Great shot.
5-2. Three-point shot Summit.
That's
Hits
close.
the rim twice, no good. Ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch Columbia. Summit will have the ball to be inbounded underneath their basket.
Now got to watch the X cut to the basket off this inbounds play for Summit.
Columbia packs the middle, three-point shot. Summit, no good. Rebound fought for, goes out of bounds. Off Summit, Columbia's basketball. Columbia leading 5-2. They usually start off pretty slow. They're getting a pretty good start against Summit tonight. Missing one of their key defensive players in Casey Crawford. Tavia with the shot off the glass. Tavia. Shot off the glass, no good. Spins out of there. Summit back the other way. Summit spins in the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Blocked away. Stanfield with it, got crushed twice. And the ball goes out of bounds to Columbia.
I think Summit lobbying for a foul call right there on that shot attempt. Right in front of the basket. No foul was called, though.
They did call a foul on Summit.
Yeah, they did.
Trinity Garcia commits the foul on the push.
Right. Columbia basketball.
Late, but effective. Columbia pushes the ball in the front court. Works the ball around the perimeter. Shaw with it on the right side to Tavea Stanfield. Stanfield shot off the glass, no good. Columbia fights for the rebound. Tristan Shaw kicks it out. Bonner for three. Got it. Tasia Bonner warming up for the Lady Lions for their second tray. And Columbia takes an 8-2 lead with just a minute left in the first quarter.
She's been shooting great as of recently.
Summit with the basketball. Works it around the perimeter. Garcia for three. Got the roll, scores Garcia. Hit every part of the rim, goes in. A big shot for Summit, makes it an 8-5 ball game with 30 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Tasia Bonner walks it in the front court. Puts up the three-point shot, got it. Tasia Bonner with the third tray of the night.
She's feeling it, Barry.
3 for 3, it's good. Ava Kroll knocks down the tray and is right in threes tonight.
It is.
Columbia shot at the buzzer short, and that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, the score, Columbia Central Lady Lions 11, the Summit Spartans 8. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this timeout.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
(11-8) is the score. I'm Barry Duke along with Landon Sechrist, Drake Pugh, and Carter McDonald bringing you Columbia Central High School basketball action tonight. The Murray County Public School Game Day Show, Game Day game. Lady Lions up 11-8 as they rain in threes tonight here in Columbia. Summit with the ball to start the second quarter. Get it out on top to Malcolm. Malcolm with it, being worked on by Shaw. Summit takes it to the hole, puts up the shot. Bridget Ali with her first two makes it a 11-10 ball game.
Right down the lane, Ali went right there.
Tasia Bonner brings it in the front court for Columbia. Bonner has three trays. Stanfield with it. To Crawford. To Morris. Columbia works it around. Bonner drives the baseline, puts up the jumper. No good. Weak side rebound taken off Summit. Coming under there with it is Malcolm. To Garcia. Ball down the floor. Summit with it. Kicks it off. Gets it out on top. Three-point shot. Summit off the glass. No good. Fight for the rebound. Coming out of there with it is Columbia. Shaw puts it up there. Scores and one. Tristan Shaw, great pass.
Yeah, great outlet right there.
Great save by Columbia's Stanfield. Got it to a breaking Tristan Shaw. Shaw bangs it off the glass and scores, and she's at the line for the N1. Free throw Shaw, back rim, no good. Rebound taken off by Summit. Summit with the basketball. Ali. Summit puts up the shot, three-point shot up and in. It's good by Phoebe Kofink. Kofink knocks down the tray, and this continues to rain threes on both teams.
Yes, it is.
We're tied at 13. Tasia Bonner with the basketball for the Lady Lions. Gives it off to Tavea Stanfield. Stanfield puts up the shot. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound taken off by Summit. Summit pushes it down the floor. Rebound Kofink. Summit to the hole. Ali puts it up, no good. Whistle and a foul called against Columbia.
Nobody stopped in front of Ali right there on the way to the basket.
And beat him back. Foul called on Columbia's Tristan Shaw. That's her first. Free throw up and in, good by Ali. And Summit takes the lead, 14-13. Morris comes out of the game, back into the game for Columbia. Sydney Bratton. Ali, second free throw is good. Bridget Ali knocks down 2 free throws. Summit takes a 2-point lead over Columbia, 15-13. Crawford with it, gives it off to Stanfield, to Barner. Barner with it to Shaw, works the ball around the perimeter to Bratton. Bratton kicks it off to Crawford. 3-point shot by Columbia's Barner. Barner's shot won't go down. Rebound taken off Ali. Ali dribbles in the front court. 3-point shot, up and in, it's good by Ava Kroll. Kroll knocks down her second tray. And Columbia wants a timeout. 5 minutes and 41 seconds remain in the first half. It's Summit 18, Columbia Central 13. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
18-13 is the score with 5:41 remaining in the first half of play. Summit with the lead. Columbia coach Thomas Stanley felt like it was slipping away, guys, and had called a timeout.
Great timeout call right there by Coach Stanley.
Very smart. Very smart.
Deja Bonner brings it into front court. Hit 3 threes tonight. Gets it off to Stanfield. Stanfield with the shot, no good. Rebound, fault for, taken off Columbia. Coming out of there with it is Columbia's Bratton, but Bratton had it shaken loose, taken off by Summit. Summit to the hole, kicks it out of bounds. Last touch, Columbia.
Nobody's really stepping in front of Ali as she's dribbling pretty much straight up and down the court every time she gets a break.
And Columbia's not rebounding well. It's one and done every shot.
Yeah.
3-point shot. Summit, no good. Rebound, Bratton. Bratton got crushed. Bratton got bumped from behind and side, and finally a whistle blows, and they wanted to call a travel, but...
Yeah, it looked like the near official had his arm up to call something, but he hesitated. I saw that, Barry.
Foul called on Summit Sam Malcolm. Malcolm commits her first. Second team foul. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Columbia down by 5. Columbia works the ball around the perimeter. Kennedy Houston back into the game for Columbia. Dumps it inside to Shaw. Shaw puts up the shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. Taken off Summit. Shaw and shaken up on the play.
4 on 5 for Summit right now.
Summit down the hole, puts up the shot, no good. Foul call. And Shaw shakes it off. Tells the coach, I'm okay.
Yeah, she's good.
Don't sub me out. I'm okay. Took a hard shot. Probably knocked the breath out of her for a second.
Definitely.
Foul call against Columbia. And going to the line is Summit. Summit with the shot is good. With the free throw, Caroline French with her first point tonight. Second free throw, French, no good. Rebound, fought for, knocked out of bounds. Bodies fly.
Yeah, a couple of Lady Lions have hit the ground in the last couple of possessions.
And they just say Columbia's basketball. No foul, no harm. Tasia Bonner with the basketball. Very physical game. As long as they call it both ways, I don't think they'll have a problem with it. Harkin shot, Columbia. Rebound taken off Summit. Summit pushes it down the floor. Garcia chases it down. They give it over to Malcolm. To Garcia. 3-point shot. Summit is good. Bridget Ali scores her 7th point. And Columbia will keep it right here. 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the first half. Columbia calls a timeout. 22-13 is the score, and kind of getting away from them a little bit.
Yeah, Summit has come down and really hit a couple threes, then got a couple free throws and extended this lead to 9 points. I think the biggest thing for Columbia right now, they've got Kennedy Houston back into the game. They got to get a simple shot to just get points on the board.
Columbia's only scored 2 points in this quarter with 4:03 left in the first half, so they've been outscored by a bunch.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah. 22-13, 4:03 remaining in the first half of play. This is where Columbia's youthfulness has to catch up with them, and they'll have to play a little bit better and not get their heads down. But Summit's on a roll right now. Columbia brings the ball in the front court. Crawford to Stanfield. Back over to Bonner. Bonner on the right side. Jumps it inside Shaw. Shaw puts up the shot, no good. Fights to keep it alive. Rebound taken off Summit. Great play, great move. Just shot wouldn't stay down for Columbia. Garcia with the basketball. Being worked on by Crawford. Garcia to the hole. Puts up the shot. It's good. Garcia takes it to the rack and scores her 5th point. And Lady Lions trail by 11. Kennedy Houston brings it down. Kicks it off on the right side, Crawford. Crawford looking inside. Sagging defense by Summit. Bonner with it out on top. Gives it off to Crawford. Stanfield with the shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. Shaw with it. Shaw spins. Gives it off to Bonner. Bonner with the shot, rattles it in. It's good. 2-point shot. Tasia Bonner has 11 of Columbia's 15 points.
Great shot by Bonner there, getting points back on the board for the Lady Lions.
Summit with the basketball. Garcia. Garcia works it to the right side. Hands it off to Kroll. Summit a good 3-point shooting team. To French. Back over to Kroll. Garcia gets a pick, goes between the circles, drives the lane. Now banks it out. Summit to the hole, puts up the shot, scores. Summit with a bucket. Phoebe Kofing with her 5th point. And it's a 26-15 game. Summit up by 11. Columbia dumps the ball on the left side to Stanfield. 3-point shot, Columbia, in and out, no good. Rebound, Shaw, ball loose on the floor, fight for it. Rebound taken off by Summit. Garcia. Trinity Garcia. Summit down the lane. Kicks it back outside. Garcia spins to the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound taken off Columbia. Crawford. Crawford is knocked down and jump ball call.
Good call. I thought he was going to call a travel there, Barry. I got a little nervous.
Summit. Columbia will inbound it. Summit leading 26-15. Coming back into the game for Summit is Bridget Ali. Shaw with the inbounded feed to Tasia Bonner. Bonner brings it in the front court. Columbia needs a bucket. Kicks it off on the right side of Kennedy Frierson. 3-point shot, Columbia, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Summit. Summit does a great job on the boards as Columbia's one and done. Ali to the hole, ball slapped away, taken off Columbia. Frierson with it to Barner. Barner pushes it down the floor. Barner with it, goes down the lane. Oh, no call, and ball taken away by Summit. Summit loses it out of bounds.
That was tough by Barner. She kept her foot down, though, so no travel call. She was just a little discombobulated.
Yeah, I couldn't decide if she wanted to bang it off the glass or, or pull up the jumper or take it all the way to the hole. Columbia with the basketball. Kick it off to Houston. Houston on the baseline. Back on top to Barner. Barner likes her spot, couldn't find it. Kicks it off to Frierson. Ball goes over and back.
She's got to chase that down.
And the whistle, did the whistle blow? Finally.
Yeah, whistle blew, but I think that was a steal by Summit. I think the Summit player touched it first. It shouldn't have been a backcourt call. Interesting call. Summit's still going to have the ball, though.
That's a good point. Just under a minute left in the first half. Columbia down by 11. Summit with the basketball. Summit gets it into Ali. Lane opens up. Ali to the hole and kicks it out. 3-point shot. Ali. Summit up and in. It's good by French. French knocks down the tray. 29-15. 38 seconds left in the first half. Long pass on the baseline. Slapped away. Taken off by Summit. And a reach-in foul called by Columbia. And picking up the foul is Kennedy Frierson. Picks up her first. Sydney Bradden back into the game for Columbia with a nose plug. Evidently, she got hit in the face earlier.
Yeah, definitely.
20 seconds left. Summit with the basketball between the circles. Summit works the ball around, gives it off to Garcia. Garcia being pressured. Takes it down the lane. Clock down to 8. Ball deflected. Goes out of bounds. With 7.5 seconds left in the first half. And Summit would have its side front court to inbound it, leading 29-15. Garcia. Bounce the play. Almost stolen Columbia. Taken by Ali. Ali drives. Shot at the buzzer. No, it's good. Ali scores. Bridget Ali scores at the buzzer. Her 9th point. And at the end of the first half, it's Summit 31, Columbia Central 15. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with more right after this timeout.
We at Holland's Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Holland's Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We are here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
Welcome back to the Columbia Central High School Gymnasium. I'm Barry Duke, along with Landon Seekers, Rick Pugh, and Carter McDonald. Going to the stands, the head coach of the Columbia Central Lions, Coach Joe Washington. And guest, we also have with us is Tayshawn Moore. Coach, how's everything going?
Man, everything is going great, man. It's a blessing to be here, man, and be able to do what we love doing.
Exactly. And your team's learning, they're coming on. You got a young basketball team. They're learning, they're coming on. And, of course, tonight you got Summit again. Of course, Summit kind of got you on the third of this month. Summit beat you. But what do you expect out of your team tonight against Summit?
Well, we've been at it at practice and been going over a few defensive schemes and just putting emphasis on being intentional on everything that it is that we're trying to do. So, man, hopefully we can go out here and execute and put a complete game plan together and a complete game together and come out with the win.
And, of course, you got Tayshawn Moore with you. And Tayshawn, a young player. You got a lot of young players on your team. They're coming on and
yes, sir.
Strong. And what are you expecting out of Tayshawn tonight? What is Tayshawn expecting out of Tayshawn tonight?
I'm expecting good shots, open shots. We watched a lot of film, so I shouldn't get lost on defense. I should know where I should be at.
of course, you've already played Summit this year. And, of course, Summit winning that game earlier this year by the score of 61-45. And how can you change that narrative tonight?
Well, like Tayshawn just said, and one of our downfalls besides on the defensive side of the ball has been shooting and scoring and putting in the hole. Tayshawn actually, man, is it's ironic. He's with me. He's one of our better scorers. So hopefully he can have a great shooting night. And if he's not having a great shooting night, that doesn't necessarily mean he's having a bad game. He can contribute and impact. Was the player that hurt us, much last time. So hopefully we can kind of key in and contain him, keep him under 20 tonight.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
And of course, coming in with a record of 9-13, and was Summit 16-8. 16-8. They got a pretty good record. And of course, the district tournament is not going to be a district tournament this year. So what do you think about that? About having a district tournament and have a seeding to go to the regional?
Man, I definitely didn't agree with it at all. It was something that was already in play prior to me getting hired. So when I went to the regional meeting, myself and Coach Stanley, the girls' coach, man, we argued it up and down that we wanted a district tournament. So, we did table it for right now, and we're going to revisit it here in the spring, and hopefully we have a district tournament, next year. But basketball is a tournament sport, so just if we're getting hot right now in the right part of the season, if we finish third or if we finish fourth, if we had a district tournament, we can possibly knock off number 1, number 2 seed and go into the regional tournament with a higher seed. But now it's all good, man. We've showed we can compete with just about everybody in the league. So this is the time where you want to be clicking on all cylinders right here. So hopefully we can put it together in the postseason, make a run.
Exactly, because tournament time is when a lot of teams peak.
Yep, yes, sir.
It's a good time to show what you can do. Tayshawn has been playing well, and I call his running mate twin, Brendan Seacrest.
Mm-hmm.
They look like twin brothers running on the floor, and they play similar, got the same build. How's the experience been going so far for you this year? I know it's had been always been exactly what you want, get the wins that you always wanted, but you had some wins and you played well. So what are your expectations and how do you feel about the rest of the season?
Can you repeat that last part? I'm sorry.
How do you feel about playing the rest of the season? How excited are you and your teammates for the rest of the season?
We're excited for the rest of the season. We only get better. We work hard every day. We do everything to get better. We stay after. We're going to get our chemistry up. So, yeah, we get better.
Of course, the key is this time of the year. I know you're a little tired sometimes, but the kick past that tiredness, and now it's a good time to start winning at this time of the year.
Yes, sir, it definitely is, man. Hopefully we can go out here and get a win tonight in front of our home crowd for coming home. So we're looking to do it.
That's right. Tonight's a big night.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow night, I know you don't want to think about tomorrow night until this night's over, but tomorrow night you got the McDonald's shootout in Spring Hill. And so 2 exciting nights for your basketball team and 3 games in a week. Mm-hmm. So you really get to show what you can do tonight and tomorrow night also.
Yeah, well, like you said, man, we hadn't even looked at tomorrow night. We're going to look at it actually in the morning. So we'll come in and have practice, walk through in the morning, and prepare for Spring Hill on tomorrow. So, yep.
What has been the bright spot for your basketball team so far this year? I know you got a lot more games to go, but what has been the bright spot so far?
Man, the bright spot is that these sophomores that I have, next year they'll be juniors, which is great. And just seeing where we started at, man, and knowing where we started and seeing the growth and development where we are now. Guys like Tayshawn has come a long way. Kingston, Brendan, Joshua Green, all those guys has come a long way. Jamar Brown, those guys have started a certain spot, man, and now they're progressing each game. So that's what you want. So that's the bright spot there as a coach. You want to see where you started and how far you grow.
That's exactly what you want to do, see progress and see it grow. And they're going to grow up, they're going to get bigger and stronger as time goes on, and it's going to really be some really good players for your basketball team.
Yes, sir.
With me is the head coach of the Columbia Central Lions, Coach Joe Washington, and Tayshawn Moore. And Tayshawn, keep up the good work and keep on battling.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Mr. Duke. Appreciate you guys, man.
It's halftime. Halftime score. It's Summit 31, Lady Lions 15. We'll be back right after this short timeout.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia. where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
The Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We are here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
I'm Barry Duke, along with Landon Seekers, Drake Pugh, and Carter McDonald. Second half underway. Lady Lions trailing 31-15. Summit with the basketball. Summit throws it away. Columbia's basketball.
That's good for the Lady Lions here early in the second half. First possession forcing a turnover. Tasia Barner's going to bring it up the court. She had a couple threes in that first half. Definitely spectacular player, a nominee for Player of the Week this week.
Barner finished the first half with 11 points. Lady Lions need some scoring. Kennedy Houston to the hole, puts it up, scores. Kennedy Houston with a bucket, a big needed bucket by Columbia. Columbia full court pressure. Ali breaks it for Summit. Summit gets it in the front court to Garcia. Back to Ali. Ali down the lane and kicks it off on the right side. Three-point shot, Summit. Air ball, rebound, fault forward, taken off Summit. Garcia gets out on top. Ali drives. Three-point shot, Summit. In and out, no good. Rebound, Summit. Puts it up good.
No box out there by the Lady Lions at all.
Sam Malcolm scores her fourth point. You're right. Columbia's rebounding has left a lot to be desired tonight. Tasia Bonner with the shot on the baseline. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound. Shaw. Shaw puts it up no good. Rebound. Houston bump puts up no good. Fight for the ball. Ball goes saved by Summit. Summit saves it. Dumps it inside and gets it back outside to Garcia. Kroll. Summit works the ball around. Kofi. Garcia for three. No good. Long rebound taken off Summit.
No box out again for the Lady Lions.
Ali. Three-point shot, Ali. No good. Rebound, Chase. And Summit comes out of there with it again.
Another extra possession.
And not being able to box out has cost the Lady Lions tremendously. Summit works the ball around the perimeter. It's off to Kroll. Back on top to Garcia. To Ali. Loses the handle. Grabs it back. Garcia between the circles. Summit works in the ball around the perimeter. Going to watch Columbia's box out or lack of boxing out when the ball goes in the air.
Yeah, got to turn and face, hit somebody.
Three-point shot, Garcia, back rim, no good. Columbia this time fights for the rebound, and Tasia Bonner takes a bad spiel. She gets up, she's okay on the rebound. Did they call a foul?
I don't think there was a foul called, Barry. Which is interesting because there were two bodies that collided right there.
Bonner got body slammed that time, no whistle.
Exactly.
I don't know why there wasn't a foul called. Should have been.
Exactly. Bonner's still not 100% right now.
I don't blame her. I wouldn't be either.
Bonner puts it up, no good. Rebound, taken off Summit. Weak side rebound, Summit pulled out of there by Ali. Lee pushes it in the front court, takes it all the way down the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, Houston. Houston pushes it down the floor for Columbia. Houston dumps it inside traffic. Ball goes out of bounds off Summit. And it's Columbia's basketball. 33-17. Columbia led 11-8 at the end of the first quarter, trailed 31-15 at halftime. So a big second quarter for Summit. 3-point shot, Crawford. Columbia got it. Layla Crawford knocks down the tray for Columbia. And it's a 13-point ball game.
Great shot by Crawford there.
Wonderful shot.
Summit in the front court.
Full timeout.
Summit's going to call a timeout here. I'm sure, Barry, to talk that over really quickly, don't want to get a run for the Lady Lions started.
Exactly. 4:35 remaining. We'll keep it right here. 33-20 is the score. And Columbia trying to fight back, but they dug a deep hole for themselves.
Yeah, they did. Having struggles boxing out as well.
Exactly. After having a great first quarter, second quarter was disastrous. Third quarter started out that way, and now they want to fight back with 13 down by 13.
Yeah, they're going to have to get stops and scores. I've said it on broadcast before. We used to play a game in practice where you could only get points in the mini game in practice if you got a stop and a score. Yeah, you get buckets and they're worth 2 points, but you got to get a stop on the other end to get points in the little mini game that we did in practice. That's what Columbia is going to have to do to get back into this game, Barry.
There's no excuses in basketball, but Columbia has only one senior. Everybody else is sophomores and freshmen. So it's a learning experience. They would be in great shape if they could box out and get some rebounds.
Yeah.
When the other team gets 3 and 4 shots at it every time, it makes it hard.
Yeah, you got to turn and face. We used to do box out drills with no basketballs, Barry, just hitting people.
Summit with the basketball after the timeout. Garcia kicks it off to Kroll. 3-point shot, Summit, no good. Rebound fought for. And Columbia didn't box out. They went position to rebound. Tie ball call. Alter possession arrow pointing toward Columbia. But they were too far under the basket to get the rebound.
Yeah, they were.
Bonner in the front court to Bratton. To Crawford. To Bonner. To Houston dumps it inside Shaw. Hot pass, too hot. Columbia turns it over.
Trying to do the high-low there. Just a little too hot on the pass.
And Columbia's playing without their freshman center, Paulisha Radley. Radley's been ill for a while. She's a strong 6-foot player. They miss her inside. Ball deflected out of bounds off Columbia. And Summit will have the ball to be inbounded underneath their basket. Trinity Garcia will do the honors. So Paulisha Radley missing her size and strength inside.
Definitely.
Garcia. And Radley's a freshman. Summit with the ball. Ball deflected. Goes out of bounds. Last touch, Summit. Columbia's basketball. Summit's coached by Donald George. Coming into tonight's game with a record of 9-13. Columbia gets it in the lane to Houston. Houston spins, puts up the shots. Oh, ooh, missed it. Beautiful spin, beautiful shot, just wouldn't go down. Summit with the rebound.
Everything but the finish, Barry.
Would have been a beautiful shot. Summit with it. Garcia to Kroll. Works it on the right side, Kofink. Summit does a good job, ball movement. Garcia, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Tristan Shaw. Columbia to Bonner. Skip pass to Bratton. To Crawford. Asia Bonner with it, skip pass. Bratton drives. Dumps it off to Columbia's Tasia Bonner. Bonner between the circles. Back to Bratton, good ball movement, Columbia. Columbia trying to post up, backdoor pass, stolen away by Summit. Coming out of there with it is Summit's Malcolm. To Garcia in the front court. To Kofink. 3-point shot, Kroll, good. Ava Kroll knocks down the tray. That's her third tray of the night. Or Trey, I guess you could say.
Oh, boy.
36-20. Columbia works the ball around the perimeter. Bonner with it, drives the lane, got hammered, and a foul call.
Got to get aggressive, attacking the basket.
Foul called on Sam Malcolm. You know, Summit basically plays 6 players.
Yeah.
But they do a good job getting a lot of milers out of the 6.
They do, and they move
don't
the
get in
ball
foul
great.
trouble.
They move the ball great when they're out there. Everybody touches it.
Taser Bonner free throw back rim, no good. You have a 6-girl rotation. And they don't normally get in foul trouble or get tired. Bonner, a second free throw, rolls it in good. Taser Bonner with her first point in the second half. She has a dozen. Coming out, Bonner. You're playing tonight without Casey Crawford also. Long baseball pass down the floor. Tavea Stanfield breaks it up. Great heads-up play by Tavea Stanfield.
Barry, she's out there looking like Jamari Brown on the football field, cornerback.
Exactly.
Breaking up that pass.
Good alert play by Stanfield. Kofink with it, dumps it inside, and kicks it outside. To French. Somebody's going to spread it out, spread the floor. Columbia playing a zone defense. 3-point shot, Summit, no good. Long rebound chase. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Summit, they say. And it's Columbia's basketball. Columbia has some very, very young players into the ball game. Crawford is a freshman. Stanfield's a freshman. Crawford with the basketball, kicks it off on the right side to Stanfield. Columbia works the ball around the perimeter. 3-point shot, Columbia no good. Fight for the rebound. Deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Columbia. As I talk about Summit's substitution pattern, they put in a player that normally don't play. Bella into the game, number 5. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Columbia with the ball. Barnard back into the ball game for Columbia. 3-point shot, Bratton, no good, air ball. Summit with the rebound. Ali gets it in the front court to Garcia. 3-point shot, Summit, no good. Weak side rebound taken off by Columbia. Bonner is clipped on the play and a foul call against Summit. They call a foul this time.
Yeah, they did. Back-to-back air balls, though,
Foul
on both
called
shots.
Foul called on Sam Malcolm, her third foul. So Malcolm's coming out of the game with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Lady Lions trailing 39-21. Down to 15. Bratton with it to Bonner. Bonner puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound fought for. Shaw with it. Shaw didn't crush it. Body slam.
Oh, my gosh.
And a tie ball call. Shaw gets up slowly. Shaw's taking a beating tonight.
I mean, they're torturing her.
Yeah, she's hit the ground a couple of times. Physical rebounder for the Lady Lions, though.
But she's tough. She told the coach not to take her out early when she took a steal.
Right. Barry, we got to watch this inbounds play. Columbia's playing with no rover at half court, so watch the deep ball.
There it is. You're right. You called it. But it was short. Stolen by Columbia's Bratton to Kennedy Houston. Houston spins, shoots, misses. Ooh. Rebound put up by Shaw, and Shaw is fouled on the play. You called it, Landon. You're right.
With 0.7 seconds left.
0.7 left at the line for Columbia, shooting 2. Tristan Shaw. Free throw Shaw is good. Tristan Shaw scores her third point tonight. Second free throw Shaw short. And they touch it, and that's the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, the score, it's Summit, the Spartans 39, Columbia Central Lady Lions 22. We'll take a break and we'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this timeout.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
I'm Jimmy Ford.
Back in the Hardy Lloyd Gymnasium, Columbia Central High School, 39-22 is the score. Summit on top as we get ready for the fourth quarter. And the sub earlier for Summit, Bella Sandovar, as Summit normally plays 6 players, playing 7 tonight. Columbia with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Tasia Barner with it, drives the lane, puts up the jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound tip, goes out of bounds to Columbia. Nice move, nice shot, just wouldn't stay down. Barner with the inbounded feed for the Lady Lions. 39-22 Summit. Barner with the basketball. Barner will have Stanfield, Houston. Bonner with a shot, no good. A rebound taken off by Summit. Summit with a rebound. Coming out of there with it is Kofink. To Garcia, bumps it inside. Shot put up and in. It's good by Ava Kroll. Great ball movement that time, Summit. And Kroll scores an 11-point. Barner to the hole, puts up the shot, no good.
Oh my goodness!
Off
wow.
the rim.
That rolled out.
Yes, it did. Oh,
that's an Iverson carry right there.
Big time. As she's crossing the timeline, carries the ball. Summit turns it over. Sydney Bratton will inbound it. Side front court for Columbia. Gets it into Tasia Bonner. Bonner between the circles. Kicks it off on the right side to Stanfield. Bonner with it. Bratton, Stanfield, inside to Houston. Houston drives, tries to take it to the hole, puts up the shot, no good, under duress. Ball goes out of bounds. And to give the ball to Summit.
Barry, it's a cliche saying, but the Lady Lions can't buy a basket right now.
Not at all.
I agree.
And it affects their defense and their offensive continuity. When they can't score, they just, everything suffers. Summit with the basketball. Shot put up Summit, no good. Rebound, Summit on the miss. Summit to the hole, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound tapped around, taken off Columbia. Bratton with the rebound. Gives it off to Barner. Barner to the hole, puts it up there, no good.
Again, Barry off the front of the rim.
And rebound taken off Summit. On pass down the floor, backdoor cut, puts it up and in. Caroline French, and a great pass that time, Summit, to the wide open player for the layup. 43-22. Summit on top. Barner with it, high post. Kennedy Houston dumps it inside Riri Morris. Morris puts it up, no good. Rebound taken off Summit.
That's 5 straight missed shots, maybe more for the Lady Lions.
One and done. Garcia kicks it off to French. Ball stolen away Columbia. Kennedy Houston with the steal. Gives it off to Barner in the front court. Barner to the hole, puts up the jumper. Got the roll, scores. Tasia Bonner scores her 14th point. Finally got the roll. There's a short timeout. We'll keep it right here. I'm Barry Duke along with Landon Seacrest, Drake Pugh, and Carter McDonald. Bringing you Columbia Central High School basketball. Byrd County Public School game of the week. Of the night. 5:08 left in the game, 43-24. Summit on top of Columbia.
You know, you mentioned that, Barry. Are there any other games being played tonight in Murray County?
Mount Pleasant and Hampshire are playing tonight. Spring Hill is off, and I know that for a fact because I see some Spring Hill Lady Raiders in the crowd here.
Well, looky here.
At Columbia scouting their opponent coming tomorrow. Barry Duke, what do you think about that?
I know. It's interesting. And I think it's an advantage of not playing. You get that extra day of rest.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow is going to be all out.
Yeah.
It's the biggest game of the season for them.
I agree. Coming on Valentine's Day.
Exactly. 5 minutes and 8 seconds left in the ball game. Lady Lions actually led 11-8 at the end of the first quarter, trail 31-15 at halftime, 39-22 after 3. Columbia's only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter with 5:08 left in the game. So putting the ball in the hole has been a problem for the Lady Lions, also rebounding. Summit will have the basketball facing full court pressure. Columbia has Houston, Barner, along with Columbia's Bratton, Riri Morris, and Tavea Stanfield into the game. Summit gets it inbounded. Still in backcourt. Now Garcia dribbles in the front court. And a trap. Got away with a walk. Dumps it off to the dangerous Kroll. Kroll with the basketball. Kicks it back to Garcia. French with the ball. Summit's going to run some clock. Of course, the second game of the night will feature the Columbia Central Lions against Summit.
Yes, sir.
We talked to Coach Joe Washington at halftime and Tayshawn Moore. See if preparation pays off for them tonight. Shot put up Summit, blocked from behind, foul call. Foul call on Columbia, Riri Morris, her first. And going to the line, shooting 2 free throws is Caroline French. French first free throw is good. Second free throw no good. Fight for the rebound, Summit with it. Summit puts it up there, no good. And a foul call against Columbia on the block shot attempt.
No box out in the free throw lane right there.
Kennedy Houston picks up the foul. That's her first, only the team's second. Free throw back rim by Sam Malcolm, no good. She'll get one more. Second free throw back rim, no good. Rebound Columbia. This time Houston lost a handle though. And it goes out to Summit. Summit's basketball. Summit to inbound it underneath their basket. 3-point shot, Kroll, no good. Rebound, slapped around, taken off Summit. No surprise. Puts up the shot, no good. Foul call Columbia.
Tried to Euro step her way to the basket right there, drew a foul.
Offensive foul call on Bridget Ali. No, okay. Foul called in Columbia. Bonner. Free throw in and out, back in good by Sam Malcolm. Malcolm scores her 5th point. Foul called on Columbia. Bratton. Check that, Columbia's Bonner. Second free throw by Malcolm is good for her 6th point. Columbia goes back in the front court. Rebound taken off Summit. Garcia in the front court, being worked on by Crawford. Kicks it over to Kofi, being worked by Morris. And a foul called on Columbia's Riri Morris, her 2nd, team 4th. Summit to inbound the play, Bridget Ali. Gets it into Garcia, works around the perimeter, off to Kofi. Out on top goes Garcia, and worked on by Crawford. Layla Crawford. Basically running the weave and running some clock.
Yeah, pass and cut, Barry.
Mm-hmm. Garcia with a shot. It's good. Garcia knocks down the tray. Trinity Garcia with her 8th point. Her first points in the second half. Makes it 49-24. Crawford. Stanford. Back to Crawford. Gives it off Houston. Back to Crawford. To Barnett. Stanford with it. Works the ball around. Ball stolen away by Garcia. Garcia to the hole. Puts up the shot. Blocked away. Out of bounds. Now a foul call, Columbia.
They whacked the cameraman with
That
the ball.
was nearly an offensive foul. I mean, Garcia was trying to get into the defender there. I've seen some officials call that as offensive, Barry. Defensive foul, though, this time.
Layla Crawford picks up her second foul. Going to the line, Trinity Garcia shooting 2 free throws. Kennedy Houston coming out of the game. Into the game for Columbia is Janiah Stewart. Free throws missed. Rebound taken off Columbia. Tasia Bonner. Bonner kicks it off to Stanford. Columbia works the ball around the perimeter. 2:20 left in the game. Summit ready to make wholesale substitutions. Crawford with it. Stanford cranks up a 3-point shot. Back rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Goes out of bounds off Summit. Columbia's basketball. 2:03 remaining. Coming into the game for Columbia is Malaya Allred, who played Tuesday night for just a short period and played pretty well. Columbia gets the ball into Stanford. Kicks it off to Allred. To Crawford. Layla Crawford with it to the hole. Puts up the shot. Blocked away. Ball slapped around. Taken off Summit. Minute 52 left. Summit with the basketball. Garcia in the front court. Clock down to a minute 40. Summit's going to hold the ball and try to run as much clock as they can. French with the basketball. Wide open is Kroll. Kroll puts it up good. Kroll puts it up and in for her 13th point.
She's been scoring like crazy tonight, Barry.
Yes, she has. She got 13. Crawford gives it off to Stewart. Stewart drives. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Summit. Columbia's basketball. Summit making wholesale substitutions with a minute 16 to go. Leading 51-24. Columbia's only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter.
Just unfortunate.
Stanford inbounds the play, gets it into Crawford. Crawford to Allred. 3-point shot, Crawford. No good. Rebound taken off Summit. Summit with the basketball. Ali dumps it inside. Shot put up and in by Summit. Saldivar with her first 2. 53-24. Under a minute to go. Allred gives it back to Stanford. To Crawford. Dumps it inside. Kennedy Frierson. Ball slapped away. Taken off by Summit. Summit brings it in the front court. Ali. Summit works the ball around the perimeter. Ball stolen Columbia. Stanford with the steal. Stanford with it. Gets it in the front court.
Whoa.
It's fouled by Summit. Summit commits the foul with 27 seconds remaining. DeVane commits the foul. Rule not in the act of shooting. Allred with the ball, had it slapped loose, grabs it back.
Gosh.
Puts up the shot, got it! Allred. got fouled.
Yeah.
Had one hand on her arm and the other hand she shot it and scored.
Calm and collected.
Yes. Ball deflected out of bounds off Summit. They say off Columbia. 53-27. Malaya Allred. 3-point shot Summit, no good. Rebound fought for. Fight for it on the floor. Tie ball call.
Gosh. With 0.5 seconds on the clock.
Riri Morse was not going to let go of that one, Barry.
No, she wasn't.
She's like, this is my ball.
Hanging on for dear life. Summit to get it with 0.5 of a second left. Shot put up Summit at the buzzer. It's good. Summit scores. Devane. Final score 55-27. Summit winning. 55-27 is the final score. Summit winning over Columbia Central tonight. So we'll take a short break and we'll be back with the wrap up right after that. Columbia Lions taking on Summit Boys coming up in a few minutes. We'll be back right after this short timeout.
Columbia Power and Water Systems is dedicated to bringing our customers reliable, local service. Whether you're turning on a light switch, your faucet, or streaming on TV, our dedicated team members from here in Murray County work every day to keep you on. If you need us, call us 931-388-4833 or visit cpws.com. CPWS, local service, local support.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
Welcome back to the Columbia Central High School Gymnasium, the Hardy Lloyd Gymnasium. I'm Barry Duke, along with Drake Pugh, Carter McDonald, and Landon Sechrist. Landon, a tough ball game for the Columbia Central Lady Lions tonight, losing by the score of 55-27.
Yeah, definitely a tough out for the Lady Lions. Never really established a true rhythm in this game early. Kennedy Houston getting in foul trouble. Tasia Barner really started off the game strong and then just couldn't maintain that down the stretch.
And of course, Columbia led, believe it or not, 11-8 at the end of the first quarter, and then trailed 31-15 at halftime. And in third quarter, 39-22. And of course, the final score, 55-27. As some of the Hall of Famers out here tonight.
Mr. Rico Alderson as well.
Yeah, Rico Alderson, Hollywood Alderson, and Travis Houston. Yeah, Rico's all dressed out tonight, yeah.
Both excellent basketball players in their day, folks.
Exactly. As they get some awards tonight. Yeah, Rico and Travis Houston.
Father of Kennedy Houston, for those listening, that's Mr. Travis Houston.
Exactly. Named to the Hall of Fame along with several other players. And of course, one of the best rebounders. Rico Alderson, one of the best rebounders around. Rico Alderson in his day with the Columbia Lions. Columbia Central and Summit, and the Columbia Central boys, the Lions, are hoping for a better outcome than they had previously this year on the February 3rd.
Definitely, Barry.
Scoring summary looks like this for Columbia. Tasia Bonner had 14 points. 11 of those came in the first half of play, and she wound up at 14 tonight. Kennedy Houston had 4 points. Tristan Shaw had 3. And 3 points from Layla Crawford. For Summit, Bridget Ali had 12. 13 points from Ava Kroll. 5 points from Sam Malcolm. 8 points from Trinity Garcia. Phoebe Kofink had 5 points, all coming in the first half. Caroline French had 7. And 2 points from Bella Sandovar. And Devange had 2 points as time was about to expire. Final score, it was the Summit Spartans defeating the Columbia Central Lions tonight by the score of 55-27. We get ready for the second game of the night, the nightcap between Columbia Central Lions and the Spartans of Summit High School from Spring Hill. Lions on the floor warming up. It should be an exciting game tonight, guys, between Columbia Central and Summit.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely going to be an exciting one. Coach Washington said they're looking for a little revenge. They caught them off guard off the winter break, looking for a better outcome this time. We talked to Tay Moore, Coach Washington, at halftime of the girls' game. This should be a good one, Barry.
Columbia Lions fans are hoping it is a good one. You know, the last time the Lions lost to Summit by the score of 61-45. So the Lions are hoping for a better production tonight from the Columbia Central Lions. Summit, of course, coming in with a record of 16-8. The Lions are coming in with a record of 9-13. So the Lions are looking to somewhat pull off an upset tonight.
Yes, they are. We talked about those district standings
and
as well.
look at these pants that Summit's got on.
Yes.
These circus pants.
Those are nice. I mean, it's a tribute to the Tennessee Volunteers, Indiana Hoosiers, Barry Duke.
Exactly right. That's the first thing I thought of was Tennessee, but the orange and white stripe pants by Summit. Summit has some great size, and they got great depth, also depth. And so Lions will have to really pull off a big, strong game tonight to get the win here against Summit.
Yeah, Summit has always had tall players playing for Spring Hill. We played against those guys. I remember the big guys such as DeMonte Dixon, Dante Stringer, the Wade twins. Those guys were huge. Always a challenge playing against Summit. They play a style of basketball that is very interesting to play against up in Williamson County, but they've always got talent. Columbia looking to manage that and contain that, coming out with a victory in this one, hopefully on their side.
Columbia Central Lions taking on the Summit Spartans tonight in the second game of the nightcap. Should be interesting as the crowd continues to file in here tonight. And it should be a very interesting and exciting ball game between Columbia Central and the Summit Spartans here tonight at the Hardy Lohr Gymnasium here at Columbia Central. We'll take a break and we'll be back with more right after this timeout.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley. And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I'm going to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
And welcome back to the Columbia Central High School Gymnasium, the Hardy Lord Gymnasium, as the Columbia Central Lions warming up, preparing to battle the Summit Spartans. That game coming up in just a few minutes. And crowd continues to file in tonight. Very exciting night expected in this ball game.
Oh yeah, Barry, and I'm peeping to my left of the broadcast table here. Coach Washington is in a full suit, which is non-traditional. He's usually in a sweatsuit and some Kobe's or a nice polo. He's looking like he's about to deliver a great message, and hopefully that message to the team is to get a victory versus Summit.
Spot on in your observation. You're right. Let's see how they geared up tonight to play this game. And like I said, they have another game tomorrow night. But tonight is what's on his mind right now, the task at hand right now. And it's a big task taking on Summit. Summit coming in with a record of 16-8. They've been playing well. They're a very deep basketball team with some size. And so it's a big task. And see if the Lions are up to that task tonight.
Definitely. Coach Washington mentioned number one for the Spartans, Mr. Joel Culverston, who is definitely a shooter. He joked on our Wednesday night show and said he's going to dress out Coach Damon Franklin to guard him, his assistant coach. Obviously, that's not legal. He's not going to do that, but definitely wants to guard number one from Summit in this game, Barry.
And, of course, that's a high-scoring player, got some size, is Joel Culverston, along with Ford DeShazo, and they got some players that can put the ball in the hole, and they're a complete basketball team. So we'll see how the Lions do tonight against the Summit Spartans here at Columbia Central. Both teams warming up. Summit with their striped warm-up pants on.
They're very interesting. It reminds me of the Volunteers and the Hoosiers. We talked about that a little bit. Everybody also has on fantastic shoes. I mean, they've all got on different pairs of shoes, Nikes over there on Summit side. I mean, they're very colorful over there, Barry.
Very much. Both teams are. Both teams are very colorful shoes. And, yeah, very much. And for people that love shoes, they're in hog heaven watching them, because so some people, I call them shoesters, they love some shoes.
Yeah, 100%.
Columbia Central taking on the Spartans of Summit High School here tonight at Hardy Lord Gymnasium here at Columbia Central. Both teams warming up and see what kind of intensity and see what kind of play comes out tonight, and it should be a battle.
Yeah,
see what we're getting ourselves into.
I think so. It should be a battle, as I referenced before, a little bit. Played against Summit when I was playing for Spring Hill. They've always got some talent. I played against the famous Wade twins up there, Keaton and Destin. They actually stopped playing basketball at some point down the road. They were great football players, but when they were playing basketball, they were great players on Summit side. We battled against them as well.
They certainly were and they, like I said, they took over football after their basketball career. They played football and played well.
Yeah, definitely.
So Summit, a relatively new school, considering the age of the other schools, and
I think
they've got some athletic success. Yeah,
2012 or 2011 is when the school started.
We'll take a short break, and we'll be back with the starting lineups right after this timeout.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
And welcome back. I'm Barry Duke, along with Landon Sechrist, Drake Pugh, and Carter McDonald, bringing you Columbia Central High School basketball action tonight. Crowd filing in. It's going to be an exciting night of basketball for Columbia Central and Summit as we get ready for the starting lineups. First of all, for the Summit Spartans, coached by Thad Burgess. Thad Burgess is the head coach of Summit. And coming number one is Joel Corverston. Number 12 for Summit is Oscar Anderson. Number 13 for Summit. Number 22 for Summit is Kendrick Cherry. And the Columbia Central High School starting lineup, coached by Joe Washington in his first year here at Columbia Central. At point guard, number 0, Josh Green. Number 5 at point guard, double point guard, Jamari Brown, 5'9" sophomore. Number 12 is Brendan Sechrist, 6'5" sophomore. Number 1 is Kingston Booker, a 6'6" sophomore. And number 2 is Tayshawn Moore. Brendan Sechrist, number 12 for the Columbia Central Lions.
Barry, just off the bat, looking at the starters for both of these teams. Summit with the clear size advantage, not starting a player that's under 6 feet tall. Everybody's pretty tall for Summit side. If Columbia is going to get active in this game, they've got to have to make some perimeter shots. It's going to be tough to get into the paint, although they do have size. They got to knock down some shots this game, Barry.
No doubt about it. Rebounding and shooting will be premier tonight for the Columbia Central Lions. Will be tantamount for Columbia. Tip is up, controlled by Summit. Summit with the basketball. Rose with it. They work the ball around the perimeter. Gives it off to DeShazo. Dumps it inside, wide open for the shot, and scoring is Joel Coverson. And Summit gets on the scoreboard first. Columbia with, I call them 2 point guards. One's 5'10", one's 5'9". And they're the backup point guards if they weren't in the game.
Right.
Columbia works around the perimeter, high post to Booker. Booker kicks off on the right side to Moore. Back to Green. To Brown.
Tay Moore is going to have to take those 3-point jumpers in this game, I feel like.
I'll have to knock him down. Gets it inside to Sechrist. Ball deflected. Goes out of bounds. I think it would have been Columbia's ball if he didn't touch it last. If he didn't, Columbia's dug in. Joel Culverson, 6'5". Work the ball around. Gives it off to DeShazo. Top of the key, loses the handle, taken off by Columbia, kicked on the floor, fight for it. Brown trying to fight for it, gives it off to Booker.
Great hustle right there by Jamari Brown.
Booker to Moore into the front court. Moore down the lane, slips, kicks it out on top to Brown. Columbia slows it down 2-0 in the ball game. Brown with it, working left to right. Headed deflected, grabs it back. Brown is, they listed at 5'9", but he's all over the rim. I mean, he can really jump.
Yeah.
Really athletic.
Definitely.
Jamari Brown.
Star of the football team as well.
Jamari looking at a zone, takes it to the hole, kicks it back out on top to Booker, to Tayshawn Moore. Moore with the basketball. Kicks it off Secrets. Secrets with the jumper off the glass is good.
Uses the bank BK Secrets from the top of the key.
Brendan Secrets knocks down the first two for the Lions. We're tied at 2. Big shot, Columbia. Brendan Secrets. Summit with it. Columbia playing really good defense. Summit a very tall team on the perimeter. Kicks it off to Cumberston. Jumper. Summit, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Booker.
Great rebound.
Booker to Brown. Brown pushes down the floor. Gets it to Secrets. Secrets puts up the shot. Blocked away. Taken off by Summit. Summit did a good recovery that time. Had a 2-on-1 break.
Great.
Ball broken up Columbia. Summit trying to get it inside. Broken up Columbia. Columbia gets it down to Booker. Booker spins. Booker puts up the shot. No good. Rebound. Brown over the back. Summit knocks Brown down. Don't call traveling. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my.
He was getting held as he fell to the ground.
They slammed him to the floor, and they called traveling. Wow.
He's the smallest guy on the court. I mean, he just got pushed around by a big guy right there. Referees, what are we doing?
Slam down. Summit comes up with the basketball. In a physical battle, Summit's going to win. They're a little bit taller and stronger than Columbia. That time, they got body slammed. Summit with the ball. Cumberston. Summit works the ball around to Cherry. Summit inside. Kicks it back out. 3-point shot to Shazo. No good. Rebound tapped. Goes out of bounds. Summit's basketball under their basket.
Barry, one thing I'm paying attention to in this game is Brendan Secrest matching up against those Summit bigs. He's an aggressive defender, but he can't get in foul trouble in this game.
Oh, definitely not. Actually, not any of them can afford to get in foul trouble against Summit. Summit with the ball, dumps it inside. Fall away shot to Shazo, no good. Rebound Cherry, slapped around. Summit comes up with it. Down the baseline, puts up the jumper, rolls it in, good.
I don't know how he made that one.
Summit puts it up and in. Charlie Cheatham for 2. And Summit leads 4-2 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Jamari Brown with it, looking at a 2-3 zone.
Coach Washington has come out of the blazer, Barry.
Things getting heated.
Booker with it on the left wing, dumps it inside. The Secrets back out to Brown. Brown to Booker on the left wing. Back to Brown. Columbia very deliberate on offense. 3:30 left in the first quarter. And Columbia calls a short timeout. We'll keep it right here. Coach Joe Washington didn't like what he saw, calls a timeout. Make an adjustment here.
I think he's just trying to get his team into an offensive set. I mean, nothing really, no shots really being attempted for Columbia. He's just trying to drop a play to get a shot attempt at the rim.
3 minutes and 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Columbia down 4-2. Columbia with the basketball. Columbia very patient and deliberate on offense.
Yeah.
Trying to wait for that moment. Got to get those big guys involved. Tayshawn Moore spoke to us in between games. Definitely got to get him active in this one, Barry.
Big time. Columbia will have Brown, Green, Moore, Booker, and Secrets into the game. Green with the basketball to Brown. Kicks it off on the right side to Moore. To Green. Trying to look inside. Gives it out to Brown. Back to Moore. He backs it out. Summit doing an excellent job on defense. They dump it inside, broken up Summit. Summit breaks up the inside pass, takes it down the lane, puts up the shot. No good. Rebound battle for it, goes out of bounds to Columbia.
The thing that's interesting about Summit's defense is they have a big guy playing the top, which is Mr. Culverston. It's really causing problems for Columbia right now.
It is. Playing a zone that looked like with a chaser on Booker. And Columbia's having trouble getting the ball. Trouble having to get the ball inside. Brown in the front court for Columbia. Kicks it off to Green. Shot put up Columbia. No good. A rebound ripped out of there by Culverston. Push it in the front court. Summit. Anderson, Garrett Anderson with it. Ball slapped loose. Bodies fly. Call a foul on Columbia's Green. Josh Green commits the foul. His first. Team first. Game first. Summit's going to take Culverston out. Into the ball game is Lucas Laballure. Summit gets it to Anderson. Right side pass Laballure. Summit very deep basketball team. Dumps it inside. Shot blocked away Columbia. Ball loose on the floor. Goes out of bounds off Summit. Columbia's basketball.
Great challenge at the rim right there by Jamari Brown and Kingston Booker.
That's what we like to see, folks.
Low scoring game, 4-2 with 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Summit up by 2. Columbia with the basketball. Brown to Green. Down the lane. Columbia kicks it on top. Booker. Booker spins. Booker puts it up. Scores off the glass.
Using the bank. King Booker.
Kingston Booker with his first 2. And we're tied at 4. Cherry puts up the shot for Summit. Off the glass. It's good. Kendrick Cherry with his first 2. And it's a 6-4 ball game now. Minute 35 left in the first quarter. Brown with it for Columbia. To Green. To Moore. Moore with a shot on the baseline. No good. Rebound ripped out of there by Summit. Coming out of there with it is Laballure. Summit with it. Tries. Puts up the shot. No good, but foul call in Columbia's Green.
2 fouls for Josh Green.
Josh Green picks up his second. And set to come into the game for Columbia, R.J. White. And going to the line shooting 2 is Charlie Cheatham for Summit. Cheatham free throw is good. For his 3rd point, he'll get another free throw. Green comes out of the game, into the game for Columbia, R.J. White. So Cheatham will get another free throw for Summit. Free throw is good for his 4th point, and it's an 8-4 ball game. 8-4 ball game. Columbia with the basketball. Jamari Brown running the point, brings it in the front court. Columbia very deliberate on offense right now. Summit packed it in. Brown with it. Rips a pass to White. White wants to take it to the glass, kicks it out to Sechrist. Sechrist puts up the shot, no good. Rebound tipped around. Brown with it. Brown had it stripped away by Summit. Summit comes out of there with it. Summit in the front court. Anderson. 30 seconds left in the first quarter, a low-scoring game, 8-4 Summit. Summit with the basketball up by 4. Gets it back out to Anderson. Gonna go for the last shot of the quarter.
Looks like they're drawing up a set here.
Leading 8-4.
Culverston's running the baseline. Now in the corner.
Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Cherry. Cherry had it blocked away, taken away by Columbia at the buzzer. Sechrist got the rebound. That's the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, the score, Summit Spartans 8, Columbia Central Lions 4. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Eight to 4 is the score. Summit on top of Columbia as we start the second quarter. Columbia will have Brown along with Booker, R.J. White, Sechrist, and Moore. Columbia with the basketball. Brown with it. Trading 8 to 4 to Summit. Kicks it off to Booker on the left wing. Columbia works the ball around the perimeter. Summit a very active zone defense. Gives it off to Moore. Moore had it stripped. Taking away Summit. Summit's playing excellent defense. Tried to spin. Ball came loose. Summit with it on the baseline. Ball stolen away Columbia. Moore with the steal. Moore gets it off to Brown. Brown very deliberate on offense. Summit with a lot of players going in and out.
Yeah, definitely preparing for subs.
Brown with it to Booker. Booker and Moore gets a lot of consideration. R.J. White with the shot, no good from 3. Rebound Columbia. Shot put up by Columbia's Moore, no good. Rebound taken off Summit. Summit down the lane. Trapped. Kicks it out, ball loose. Goes over and back. Columbia comes out with it. Booker with it. Booker for the slam. Got it. Booker with the dunk. And Booker was knocked down on the play, and Booker's injured on the play.
Looks like he's going to pop back up, though.
Let's hope Booker's okay. Coming out holding his right arm, running to the sideline.
Watch here as he does that dunk. And he went so fast, I could barely catch it. But there it is.
Like he got undercut, got leg whipped.
Yeah. That was awesome.
And Columbia certainly hopes Booker is not injured. Seriously. It's already out tonight is James Stewart. Another big body for Columbia is out. And Booker's in pain on the bench.
Definitely going to need him back in this game. Hopefully King is all right.
Definitely.
Highlight play right there.
He's moving his arm, so that is, whoa. that is a good sign for Columbia.
Uh-oh.
That's a good sign for Columbia. Moving his arm. He's in pain, but he's moving his arm.
Definitely.
And Columbia has a great trainer. I can't ever remember her name, but Columbia has a great trainer looking at it. 8 to 6 is the score. Booker went for the dunk, got it. Looked like he got his foot tangled and fell awkwardly.
Well, whether he's injured or not, he should be proud, though, that he got that dunk.
Summit to the hole. Shot is blocked. A foul called on R.J. White. R.J. commits his first foul, team third. And keep an eye on Booker. Kingston Booker. Free throw Summit in the air is good. Joel Culverston scores his third point. Oscar Anderson into the game for Summit. Second free throw, Culverson is good for his 4th point. Makes it a 10-6 ball game. Jamari Brown walks it in the front court for Columbia. Columbia wants to get the ball inside. Summit's doing a good job preventing that. Brown down the lane, puts up the jumper off the glass. Is good.
Great
Jamari
shot.
Brown.
Great play by Mari right there.
Jamari Brown with his first 2 makes it a 10-8 ball game. Ball stripped. Late whistle, foul call. Foul called on Columbia's Brendan Sechrist, his first. Also into the game for Columbia, Kamorian Long. Summit to inbound it, side front court. They get it into Anderson. 10-8 is the score. Anderson with it, puts up the 3-point shot, no good. Rebound fought for, Long with it, clears it out of there under the rest.
Board right there.
Man. Clears it out, gives it out to Moore. Moore to White, spins in the lane. To Sechrist, to Moore.
So Summit's top guys dropping after the cutters in the middle. That's what's so fascinating about this zone defense. They're alternating out there at the top, then they're matching up out on the wings.
And what would you describe the defense as? Does it look like a type of zone?
Yeah.
Ball goes inside, blocked out of there, taken by Columbia's Brown.
I would say it's a matchup zone, Barry.
That's what it looks like. You're right.
Brentwood used to play this when we played against Brentwood.
Columbia wants to get the ball inside. Kent White with a shot from 3 is good. R.J. White knocks down the tray for Columbia. Big shot.
Huge shot from the top of the key.
Columbia takes the lead 11-10 over Summit. Summit works the ball around. Gives it off to DeShazo. Shot put up, Summit no good. Fight for the rebound. Coming out of there with it is Moore. Gets it off to Kamorian Long. Long to the hole. Had it blocked away, taken by Columbia. Brown with it. Gives it off to Moore. Columbia got a couple of big rebounds there. Had a shot blocked out of there.
I think the spacing up top needs to be a little bit better. That top guy in Summit zone can pretty much guard 2 people if there's 2 lions out top.
White with it on the left wing, drives. Bodies fly, gets it inside Kamorian Long, wrapped up, tackled on the floor, and finally the whistle blow.
He was clearly being held right there.
My goodness. Foul called on Summit.
And King is back in the game.
That is good news.
Yes,
very
it
good
is.
news for the Lions. Oscar Anderson commits the foul, his first, and the first foul on Summit tonight.
Yeah, interestingly enough, Barry.
3:58 left in the first half, and that's the first foul on Summit.
King Booker out top.
Booker with the basketball. To Brown. That is good news for Columbia.
And Columbia's just got to move the ball a little bit quicker, get Summit moving defensively.
White with it for Columbia. Fall forward, tie ball. No, they take it away.
Wow.
At the worst case scenario for Columbia, it should have been a tie ball. Had to
Yeah.
let him strip it away.
Swallowed his whistle there.
Cherry with it inside, puts up the shot, scores for Summit. Kendrick Cherry scores his. Booker still holding that elbow. His right shooting arm elbow. Brown with it for Columbia. Summit regains the lead, 12-11. Booker wants it in the post.
Columbia's also got to move offensively and get open as well.
Booker out on top. Get out to Moore. To R.J. White. R.J. with the jumper, no good. Under pressure, fight for the rebound. Summit comes out of there with it. DeShazo. Summit down the floor, bodies fly all over the place. Columbia Brown comes up with the steal.
What a hustle play.
Kicks it off to White, to Moore. Moore with it in the front court, takes it down the lane, puts up the jumper, got it.
Smooth Tay Moore.
Tayshawn Moore knocks it down for the Lions. First bucket of the night, big bucket. And Columbia takes a 1-point lead, 13-12. over Summit.
He just got to be aggressive, man. He's got to be aggressive.
DeShazo shot no good. Rebound Moore. Check that. Columbia Secrets with the rebound to Booker. Booker puts it up, had it blocked away, puts up again. Now you want to call a jump ball.
That's a jump ball, really.
Now you call it jump ball.
These refs tonight, y'all.
I'm sure he was anticipating that one a little, Barry, going up and put his both thumbs up, calling that jump ball rather quickly.
And the alternate possession arrow pointing towards Summit. Summit walks it in the front court to Shazo. They dump it inside. Spinning, puts up the shot. It's good. Oscar Anderson scores his first two. And Summit regains the lead, 14-13, with 1:45 remaining in the first half of play. Brown to the hole, puts up the shot off the glass. Good. Brown is knocked to the floor, scores anyway.
Tough floater right there.
Summit back the other way. Kicks that on top to Shazo. Shazo with good size, drives, puts up the shot, blocked away, puts it up no good. Rebound, R.J. White skies for the rebound. Gives it off to Columbia Secrets. To Moore.
Got to take
Moore
that.
puts up the three-point shot, got it. Tayshawn Moore knocks down the tray for Columbia. Tayshawn Moore with the tray.
He's got to be aggressive, Barry. That's the key.
And Columbia takes a 4-point lead with just under a minute left in the first half. And traveling call. Great defense that time, Columbia, and traveling call.
Jamari Brown is such an impactful player on both ends of the floor. It is amazing to watch.
And tonight they're getting some bonus play out of R.J. White. White's playing well for Columbia also, but Brown is amazing. He's amazing. A lot of athleticism impact in that body right now. Brown. Green ball slapped away, stolen by Summit. Summit to the hole, puts up, blocked away by Columbia's Tayshawn Moore.
Not in his house, Barry.
Moore with the big block for Columbia. And coming in for Columbia's Kamarian Long. And Booker still shaking that elbow, though.
Got that replay on the stream, folks. Tay Moore says, "Nang,"
and knocks it out of there. Summit to inbound it under their basket. Clock down to 35 seconds left. Summit with it, dumps it off. Coverston puts up the shot, blocked away. Now shot put up Summit, no good. Long rebound chase, pulled off Coverston. Taken to the hole to Shazo, blocked away by Booker. Booker with the block, Summit runs it out of bounds. And it's Columbia's basketball. It went off Summit's knee. It went off Summit's knee. Coach Washington
is it with these refs tonight? What's going on?
Why was there no clear call on that?
He was falling out of bounds and hit it off his knee.
I mean, everybody saw that.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
15 seconds left. It shouldn't be Summit's basketball. Clearly went off his knee going out of bounds.
What is happening?
My gosh.
Summit with the ball. Clock down to 6. Inside pass. Blocked away Columbia. Ball goes out of bounds. Summit tries to save it. They do. Shot put up at the buzzer. No good.
Oh, my God.
Shot no good. And the score right now, Columbia on top by the score of 18-14 at the half. Low scoring game.
Very much so.
Columbia 18, Summit 14. It's halftime. We'll take a break here and we'll be back with more. We'll be back with the coach of the Columbia Central Lady. Actually, we'll stay here. Columbia Central coach, Lady Lions coach is coming up. And it's halftime. Lions leading at halftime by the score of 18-14.
I'll tell you,
interesting.
That was a
definitely
what a chain of events.
A huge end to the first half, though, for Columbia, getting a couple of blocks in a row. I mean, energizing the crowd defensively. I think that's the best thing in this game. Winning the minutes while King Booker was off the court. I think you got to come out successful. They're up by 4 at halftime here. That's got to be special.
That is special, Landon. And they weren't doing so hot there at the beginning, but they prevailed so far.
Very special. 18-14. Lions on top by 4 at halftime. A low-scoring game as they keeping it real close to the vest.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Set to come over for Columbia Central is Coach Thomas Stanley. Coach Stanley talking to the Summit coach right now.
Reliving the glory moments from the game.
Arguing who really won.
2 veteran coaches definitely, though.
Well, I don't think there was any doubt. Halftime for Columbia Lions right now, and Tayshawn Moore has 5 points. Kingston Booker has 4 points from Jamari Brown. And, of course, R.J. White has 3 points for Columbia, so that's big production for the Lions. Charlie Cheatham has 4 for Summit. Kendrick Cherry has 4. 4 points from Joel Culverston. And 2 points from Oscar Anderson. It's halftime. Lions on top by the score of 18-14 over Summit.
Interesting ball game so far. We've talked about the fact that Columbia is going to play 2 Spring Hill teams, 2 back-to-back days. Today being Summit from the north side of Spring Hill. Tomorrow in the McDonald Shootout versus Spring Hill High School, which Barry is technically in Columbia.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
So we're going to hear about that all evening tomorrow up at Spring Hill. But nonetheless,
gentlemen,
Columbia,
I got a question about that, actually. So Spring Hill High School, the old building is in downtown Spring Hill, which is in Spring Hill. So when did they move buildings? Either one of you know?
The Saturn plant came in the 80s, 90s. They built a new school. It was built way bigger than the old Spring Hill High School. So pretty much was at capacity during that time. A lot of people moving in, going to Spring Hill High School, and that's the building that I went into as well.
Well, the old gymnasium in the old building is split off. There's a church in the basement, and in the actual gym, there's an antiques shop now.
Joining us now is the head coach of the Columbia Central Lady Lions, Coach Thomas Stanley. And Coach, you led 11-8 at the end of the first quarter. Things got kind of out of whack in the first half. Trailed halftime 31-15. In third quarter, 39-22. And final score, Summit winning by the score of 55-27. Tough ball game for your girls. They played hard, and ball just wouldn't drop. And then Summit just came out on top. Of course, Tasia Bonner had 14 points tonight for Columbia Central.
They definitely played hard. I'm super proud of them. I did think we kind of got caught up in playing their style of basketball, and that's sort of when the lead expanded, and didn't work out shooting as many threes as they were, because they were making more.
Exactly. It just shots not falling, like you said. And, of course, Kennedy Houston got in a little foul trouble in the first half. Wound up with 4 points. 4 points tonight. Christian Shaw got banged around quite a bit and wound up with 3 points. And then Layla Crawford hit a big three-point shot for you on the end. But pretty much Summit was the dominant team. Bridget Ali had 12. Ava Kroll had 13, and they had some balanced scoring and just had too many players, and it was just too much at that time. Of course, tonight, I'll let you describe what's going on tonight here at Columbia Central at halftime of the boys' game, as some of the Lions and Lady Lions are dressed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, the girls are dressed up a lot.
Right.
And describe what's going on.
So this is coming home for basketball season. So similar to homecoming in football season. It's not so much like about the homecoming queen. Okay, tonight, Kennedy Houston was our homecoming queen. So shout out to Kennedy Houston. But tonight it's about being the homecoming or the coming home king. So some guy is going to win the award tonight.
Oh, okay. I know got a great crowd on hand here tonight, and everybody's excited.
Yeah, good crowd. We like it. Had a little Hall of Fame recognition this evening as well. So, we enjoy having the big crowds. So
of course, Hall of Fame, Rico Alderson and Travis Houston got their awards here tonight.
Oh, Travis got his?
Yes.
Good. That's great. That's great. I'm a big fan of Travis. Kennedy's dad. He's a good guy.
Real good guy. Yes, he is.
I heard he had some hops too.
Yeah.
Heard he could jump out the gym.
He definitely could. Coach.
He literally could.
I can attest to that one.
Because I was broadcasting in the old Lions Den, and he took the ball down the lane, and for a second in my mind, it was like he jumped so high to dunk that he was sitting on the rim. It was just a flash like that. He was up there.
That's nice.
He was up there. He could jump.
That's nice.
Had some hops.
Hey, big game tomorrow. You guys are going to be there, right?
Yes.
We will be there, Coach.
Lord willing, we'll be there.
We talk. That's the first thing I talk to my girls about. You don't give them this one often, but I just said, hey, I need you to have quick memory loss. I need you to be ready to go tomorrow to compete because, this game means something to the community and, tradition, and you want those bragging rights.
Exactly. And, of course, we still call it McDonald's shootout. I think it's got another more sensitive name now, but the McDonald's shootout, and it's you can throw the records out the window because it's going to be an all-out effort from both teams.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no doubt. Been a part of some big rivalry games.
Big time.
Northeast Clarksville High, Northwest Kenwood, Hickman County, East Hickman. But I am definitely excited for Columbia Spring Hill.
It should be very, very exciting tomorrow night at Spring Hill, McDonald's Classic.
Yeah, it'll be a great one. Coach Stanley, we talked about that. Duke, North Carolina, your favorite rivalry. This is the version of that here.
I can't wait. I hear the gym's going to be pretty packed.
Oh, yeah.
It was last year, and it has been in the past, a very packed gym. And a lot of people that normally don't come out for games will come out for this game tomorrow night between Columbia Central and Spring Hill.
Yeah, they will.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And what's shame on me. I don't know. What does the trophy look like? It's like
for some reason, I don't know about you, Landon. I don't know if they gave out a trophy last year because normally they do.
It was a point in time when we played against each other. There was a trophy, but we were only playing one time a year. For a couple of years, they were playing twice a year, so there was no trophy given out. I'm not sure if they're bringing that back this year. I hope they do, but it's a pretty sizable trophy, Coach Stanley.
Okay. Well, we want that.
And the way you girls have worked hard and played hard, they deserve a trophy.
They sure do.
I think it would be a big boost to your team if they could win and get some kind of recognition and some kind of trophy.
The biggest medicine we need right now is a win.
Exactly.
Yep. I'm proud of them. Listen, it's not the end result we wanted, but I do think they're playing hard. I hope the fans here in the Lions Den see that. They do work hard. I put a lot on them, and they're trying, and I do think they're progressing. It's just going to take a little bit more time.
They are trying, and you're right, and they're young players.
Mm-hmm.
And of course tonight you were out Kayla Crawford.
Yeah, Casey Crawford.
Casey Crawford.
Yeah.
And she gives you an extra dimension, too, maybe not offensively, but defensively.
Tough.
She's going to be locked in.
Tough.
Yeah.
Proud of Layla Crawford, Malaya Allred.
Yes.
Tavea Stanfield.
Yes.
Naya Stewart. These are all freshmen that are working hard and they have no business being out there, but they are because that's the circumstances. And we're gonna take it. We're gonna keep growing and keep getting better.
Exactly, and like I said, very young basketball team, and patience is needed. They're going to have patience with themselves because it's a learning curve, and of course everybody has to have some patience with them because as they continue to get bigger and stronger and more experienced, they're going to be something to be reckoned with.
Agreed.
They're having to pay their dues right now, but they'll be giving out dues later on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very optimistic about them. They got the right mindset, right heart, and I think they're going to do okay. They're going to do well. Joining me is the head coach of the Columbia Central Lady Lions, Coach Thomas Stanley. And, Coach, like I say, you play at Spring Hill in the McDonald's Classic tomorrow night. And good luck with your basketball team. And tell them to rest up and drink plenty of liquids because it's going to be a tough game tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Landon.
Coach.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
It's halftime. Halftime score, Columbia Central Lions 14, Summit Columbia Central Lions 18, Summit 14. We'll take a short break and be back with the second half right after this timeout.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley. And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Welcome back to the Columbia Central High School Gymnasium, the Hardy Lord Gymnasium. I'm Barry Duke, along with Landon Seekers, Drake Pugh, and Carter McDonald, bringing you Columbia Central High School basketball action tonight. Halftime, Lions on top, 18-14 over Summit. Some great halftime activities as the King and the Queen are on the floor, and a lot of players got some recognition.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a fantastic event.
Looks like they've added some more time to halftime, I guess, with the homecoming court, coming home court and everything.
Yeah, some of the players were participants as escorts. I remember one time, Barry, up at Nolensville playing football, they did their halftime at halftime. They did their homecoming at halftime of the football game, so their football players weren't able to go to the locker room, kind of like what we're experiencing now.
Yeah, that's interesting right there. That makes it tough.
Yeah.
A lot of coaches, old school coaches, won't even allow that. You know.
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all, Barry.
I don't blame them. I don't like that either. You got to give them time to get to the locker room and get that pep talk, that halftime pep talk. They got to have it.
And it's a mindset too, and it's a destruction, a change of pace for them from the usual. But they shall overcome it. They'll be okay. 18-14, Columbia on top at halftime. Josh Green got in a little foul trouble, had 2 fouls the first half. Kingston Booker has 4 points and was shaken up on the play, still shaking that elbow though.
Yeah, he is. He was working out with the band on the way outside the locker room, that stretching band. So he's definitely going to give it a go in this second half. I'm sure this is a game against a district opponent, although no district tournament. Summit is in their half of the district. So Coach Washington and company definitely want to pick up this win.
Brendan Seekers has 2 points in the first half. Trayshawn Moore has 5 points for the Lions to lead him in scoring. R.J. White came in and scored a tray and played big for Columbia, which was a big plus. Jamari Brown had 4 points for Columbia in the first half. So we'll see what happens in the second half as the Columbia Lions on top of Summit. Columbia Central 18, Summit 14. And we certainly hope, Brown, that Kingston Booker can shake off that discomfort in his arm right now.
Yeah.
As he went for a dunk. And I'm going to say he got his feet tangled on the way down.
Yeah. And here we go, boys.
Columbia will have the ball to start the second half. Columbia will have Brown, Green, Booker, along with Seacrest and Moore in the game. Columbia works the ball around the perimeter, gives it off to Booker. Booker rips a pass. Shot up and in for 3 for Tayshawn Moore. Moore knocks down the tray for his 8th point tonight.
Turns to the student section, blows a kiss as well.
Big bucket. And Summit steps on the sideline, turns it over to Columbia. Columbia leading 21-14. Green running the point for Columbia now, brings in their front court, gives it to Brown. Like I said, double point guard. You got 2 point guards there.
Oh, yeah.
Booker with it. Gives it off to Seacrest. Seacrest to Brown. Brown to Green down the lane. Spins under pressure. Spins again. Gives it out to Moore. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Moore, jumper on the baseline, in and out, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Summit. Summit pushes it down the floor. Toveston to the right side, gets it inside to Cherry. Cherry spins. Shot put up Summit. Shot blocked away. Foul call Columbia.
Coach Washington throws up the 3 to Josh Green, says, hey, man, you got 3 fouls. Be smart.
Call a foul on Josh Green. You're right. That's his 3rd. Summit will go to the line, shooting 2 free throws. Hits the back rim, goes in. Oscar Anderson, his 3rd point tonight. Anderson will get another free throw for Summit. High arcing free throw is good.
Nice clean swish
by Oscar Anderson. 21-16. Columbia walks it in the front court. Brown to Green. Gives it off to Moore. The Secrets. Secrets goes one-on-one in the lane. That kicks it off to Brown. Brown on the baseline spins. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up Columbia. Green with it. Back to Brown. Brown very deliberate, very slow run offense.
Summit has changed their defense too, Barry. Notice that. And man coverage right now.
Brown with it. The Secrets. Secrets had it slapped away, taken by Summit. Columbia turns it over. Cumberston down the lane. Green. Brown with the block. And Green could have picked up his 4th.
Yeah.
But Brown beat into it.
Jamari Brown skying for that foul, though. I mean, challenging the taller Culverston right there.
First personal foul on Jamari Brown. 2nd as a team. Free throw in the air is good. Summit's not going to miss any free throws.
Definitely something they practice. You can tell that, Barry.
Cumberston scores his 5th point. He'll get another free throw. Free throw Cumberston is good. Knocks down 2 free throws. Cuts Columbia's lead to 3, 21-18. 5:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Green with it from Brown. Back to Brown on the left wing. To Booker. Booker with it. With the pass to Moore. Moore for 3. Got it.
Tay Moore, the shooter.
Tayshawn Moore knocks it down from 3.
Wapow.
For his 11th point. Cherry in the lane. Hang, shoots, scores. Kendrick Cherry scores his 6th point.
Feel a heat check coming for Tay Moore.
Got to feed the hot hand.
Yes, we do.
Brown with it. Working on the right side. Out on top to Moore. Back to Brown. Brown to the hole. Tried to get it to Booker. Slapped away by Summit. Goes out of bounds to Columbia. Summit's doing a great job on Booker. Booker's not even able to get the ball. They shadowing him.
Yeah.
Brown inbounds it under Columbia basket. Trying to. There you go. Gets in to Booker.
That wide receiver and King Booker coming out right there.
It was. Catch and protect. Moore with it to Booker. Booker down the baseline. Spins.
He's mugged.
And had it taken away. Summit pushes it down the floor. Ball loose. Fight for it on the floor. Ball slapped away. Summit puts it up, scores.
My goodness.
Bentley Rose scores his first 2. 24-22, 4:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Green walks it down for Columbia. Kicks it off to Brown. R.J. White into the game for Columbia. Got Green, got Brown, got White. Booker. Ball dumped inside, stolen away by Summit. Columbia losing their patience on offense, turned it over. Summit for 3. It's good. Summit knocks it down on the 3-point shot. Bentley Rose has scored 5 points in a row for Summit.
Yeah, not a good sequence.
Not a good sequence at all.
And Summit takes the lead 25-24 over Columbia.
Definitely looking at that last sequence. A little bit of a miscommunication between Booker and Tay Moore right there. Turnover, then leading to a 3. They don't get back on defense. I think getting a little sped up, it comes down to playing the game at the right pace. Coach Washington probably telling him that in his timeout.
Brendan Seeker is set to come back into the game for Columbia. Columbia led 8-4, trailed 8-4 at halftime. At the end of the first quarter, Columbia led at halftime by the score of 18-14. And with 3:51 left in the third quarter, Summit regained the lead 25-24. Columbia will have Booker, Moore, Green, Sechrist, and Brown after the timeout. Columbia will have the basketball. Columbia Central coached by first-year head coach Joe Washington. Summit is coached by Thad Burgess. Brown with the basketball, being pressured. Kicks it off to Moore. Moore with it, puts up the jumper, in and out, no good. Trying to get the rebound, goes out of bounds. Off Columbia. Summit's basketball. 3:32 left in the third quarter. Summit brings it into front court. Forward to Shazo. Shazo with it, dumps it inside Cherry. Cherry puts up the shot, blocked away. Ball goes out of bounds, off Summit. And they give the ball to Summit.
Summit. Wow, Barry.
Wow.
Got an odd inbound formation here for Summit.
Summit gets inbounded. Gives it to the cutter. Cherry. Cherry puts up, scores. They're going to let Cherry go one-on-one on the. And scores his 8th point. Kendrick Cherry.
Columbia's got to get a basket here just to maintain. Don't let Summit get out.
Booker with it out on top. Drives inside. Booker loses the handle. Goes out of bounds to Summit. Columbia turns it over. 2:48 left. Ball goes inside Cherry. Cherry spins. Puts up the jumper. No good. Hits the side of the backboard. Taken off Columbia. Sechrist pushes it in the front court. Gives it off to Green. Green drives. Trying to get it to a posting up. Sechrist can't. Gives it off to Columbia's Moore. To Brown. 27-24. Summit has taken the lead with 2:15 remaining in the third quarter. Booker with it on the high post. Goes to Green. To Brown. Columbia has to take that open shot because they're not going to get it. Booker got bumped. Late whistle and finally a foul call.
Tay Moore's got to let that one go. The only way you can make shots is to take shots.
Yep.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't shoot.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Got inside Booker. Booker was fouled on the play by Summit. Ball goes inside Booker, loses it to Green. Green puts up the jumper, got it.
Smooth.
Josh Green, smallest player on the floor, pump fake, puts it up and in. Summit down the lane. Gives it off to Cherry. Cherry puts up the shot, got it.
Coach Washington told BK Sechrist, don't let that man score on you. Before that possession, Cherry scores again.
Kendrick Cherry has 11 points for Summit. Green down the lane, lost the handle, goes out of bounds to Summit. Green thought he had it back tapped. Goes out of bounds to Summit. To Chazo. With that shot, no good. Rebound battle for, slapped around, taken off Columbia. Now shot loose, taken away by Summit. Summit with the basketball to the hole, puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound Columbia. Booker clears it out of there. Gives it off to Brown. Brown to the hole, puts up the shot, scores.
There we go.
Brown with the bucket.
Air Brown.
Brown with his 6th point tonight, takes it to the rack, 1 on 3, scores.
Calls his own number, Barry.
30-28, Summit with a 2-point lead. Summit works the ball around the perimeter. 3-point shot, Summit, no good. Rebound, fault for. Shot put up, blocked away, and a foul call. Foul called on Columbia's Brendan Sechrist, his 2nd.
think
team third.
Coach Washington's about to send in Kamarian Long and James Stewart.
Stewart, a strong young man, 6'5", 220. Free throw to Shazo is good for his first point tonight. He's held DeShazo scoreless with 45 seconds left in the third quarter when he gets his first point tonight. DeShazo will get another free throw for Summit. Free throw back rim, no good. Rebound ripped out by Kamarian Long. Summit over the under duress on the rebound, and it goes out of bounds off Columbia. I guess Columbia going to have to turn it up and be a lot more physical.
They're going to have to be.
Summit to inbound the play. Ball goes out of bounds. They give it to Columbia. Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. Rasheed Wallace with that great quote right there.
Great job by Kamarian Long. Brown gets it in front court to Booker. Booker on the right wing. Booker lobs it inside to Kamarian Long. Puts it up, no good. Missed a gimme off the glass. Great pass inside Stewart. Long couldn't get the layup. Summit with the rebound. Cherry. Cherry's been the hot man for Columbia. Summit with the basketball. Joel Culverston. Culverston down the lane. Puts up, jumps it inside. Ball slapped loose. Fight for it. Out of bounds. You get the ball back to Summit.
I mean, Summit's got 3 legitimate forwards out there on the court. Pretty tall players.
Summit to inbounder under their basket. Oh
my gosh. I'm not sure that was a shot attempt, though. That might have been.
It was a shot.
I mean.
And Columbia commits a foul on a three-point shot with no time on the clock.
Wow.
This time was expiring.
It happened right as the buzzer was going.
If you could run the clock back and see how much time was left.
Yeah.
Nope, they got to put .3 on there, but it doesn't matter.
I think it's going to be a little bit of time left.
They have
there.
they have to put .3 on there anyway. If they're shooting a free throw.
Right, just because.
I like to see that again if we could see the clock synchronized with it.
We can't see the clock, unfortunately, but I would have too. But from what I saw, it was pretty much instant.
And was it a three-point shot?
Yeah, I believe it was a three-point shot. I just don't know. I mean, it was kind of quick. That's why I said I don't think it was a shot attempt. Like he was getting into the shooting motion, but I mean, it's hard to call a foul on the ground in that instance. I don't know.
DeShazo shooting 3. First free throw was good. Difference in the ball game so far. 32-28, 0.3 of a second left. Second free throw, back rim, no good. He'll get one more. They put 3 whole seconds.
They put 3 whole seconds.
Seconds on the clock. I'm not sure if that's
second free throw, no
accurate.
good.
Yeah, that's inaccurate. It was 0.3 seconds. A little miscommunication.
So finally, that's the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, the score, as he hits 1 out of 3 free throws. It's Summit 32, Columbia 28 as we get ready for the fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
32-28 is the score at the end of the third quarter. Summit up by 4. I'm Barry Duke, along with Drake Pugh, Landon Sechrist, and Carter McDonald, bringing you Columbia Central High School basketball tonight. Coming home game tonight. Not homecoming, but coming home game.
The basketball version.
We're going the other way around.
Summit will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Cherry with it, being pressured by Stewart. Summit with the basketball, Culverston. Running their weave offense. Summit puts up the shot, blocked away by Brown. Wow. What a block. Wow. 3-point shot, Summit, good. Rebound, Brown. Amazing. And Brown is fouled on the play. Finally, they blow the whistle.
My goodness, we got to reward Jamari Brown for that hustle at least, guys.
No kidding, that was amazing.
And you know what's more amazing? That is the first team foul for Summit in the second half, and the second foul for the whole game.
That's ridiculous.
Second foul for the whole game.
That's ridiculous.
Brown is amazing. Kamarian Long with it to Brown. Stewart inside. Stewart gives Columbia some size at 6'5". He's holding his jersey, holding Stewart's jersey.
Yeah, blatantly.
Brown puts up the shot. It's good. And scores, and it counts.
Jamari Brown. Climbing the ladder again, Barry, going up.
Foul called on Summit. Jamari Brown.
He's electric.
He is. Amazing.
Got the chance to make it a 1-point game right here.
Brown is fouled. Basket is good. Has a chance for the end one. Brown will go to the line, shooting a free throw. Who did they say the foul was on?
I am not sure who they said the foul was on. There was a dispute on the alternate possession to the left of me here. Summit arguing they should have the possession arrow. They do not have it.
Brown, free throw short. Rebound ripped out of there by DeShazo. 32-30. Summit with the lead and the ball. Summit to the hole, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Kamarian Long to Brown in the front court. Brown gets it to Booker on the right wing. Booker drives, falls down, gives it to Brown.
Jamari Brown can shoot that. I might as well let it fly.
6:20 left in the game. Columbia down by 2. Brown with it, got away with a travel. Go to Long. Long is called for the offensive foul. Can't understand that. As physical as the other team has been tonight, and they're going to call an offensive foul on that.
On that play specifically, too.
2 fouls for the whole game.
Wow.
Is not by my account. DeShazo running the point for Summit. Kicks it off on the right side. Gives it off to Anderson. Anderson on top to Cherry. Cherry works it around to the left side. DeShazo to the hole, puts it up, no good. Fight for the rebound, puts it up again, no good. Fight for it. Ball taken loose, knocked out of bounds. Last touch, Summit. And it's Columbia's basketball. Great hustle that time by Columbia's James Stewart.
Yeah, fresh into the game. Absolutely.
Stewart is about the biggest, most physical player Columbia have is 6'5", 220.
Oh, yeah.
And getting to play tonight in a very physical ball game. Brown with it in the front court. Gives it off to Moore. Moore, top of the key between the circles. Gives it off on the left side, Booker. Booker drives the baseline and banks it out. Gives it off to Moore. To Booker.
Booker's got to let it fly.
Posting up is Stewart. Stewart wants the ball. Moore backs it out. Clock down to 5:15. Columbia down by 2. Moore with it, drives the baseline, goes all the way under, puts it up, no good. Booker with the rebound, puts it up, good. Kingston Booker with his 6th point, his first points in the second half. And we're tied at 32 with 5 minutes left in the game.
Summit lobbying for a foul call right there as one of their players was on the ground, but King Booker got the board.
Kingston was like, not today, y'all. Not today. It's our time.
DeShazo with a fallaway shot on the baseline, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Brown.
Yeah.
Brown pushes it down the floor. Brown to Booker. Booker to the hole, lays it up there. No good. Foul call.
But looks like it's a charge by the baseline official is the call, Barry.
I like to see it again. I just put it like that.
I'm not sure about that one.
I'm not either. As physical as the game has been, and they're going to call that, and they only commit 2 fouls in the whole game.
Yeah, this is some poorly timed calls by the officials, not in favor of Columbia.
Not at all.
It just hasn't been their night.
It's a tie ball game, though, despite.
And despite is the operative word, despite, because you can play. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to get it. It's been physical on one end, but not on the other end.
Despite tie ball game, 4 minutes, 38 seconds left here in this fourth quarter. The Lions trying to get a win in the Maury County Public Schools game of the week, facing off against a Williamson County team.
Game of the week and coming home game right before the Spring Hill McDonald's game tomorrow night. So it's a big event.
It is a big event, Barry.
It definitely is. And, you know, they fought in this game. Highlight plays from Jamari Brown and Tay Moore, among others. 4 minutes and 38 seconds left before they try and come out on top on this one.
Jamari Brown has been amazing. Got his Superman cape on tonight.
He's calling his own number, Barry. I told you.
He needs to put his Superman jersey on and his Batman jersey. And all the superhero jerseys on tonight because it's very much needed. Columbia 32, Summit 32 with 4:38 left in perhaps regulation. Columbia will have Green, Booker, Brown, Moore into the game. Ball deflected.
Nearly falls in my hands, Barry.
That thing came at us quick.
Yes, it did. Headed right towards Landon. Summit to inbound it, side front court. They get into Coverston. Coverston loses the handle, loses the dribble. Jumps it off to Cherry. Cherry wants to go one-on-one with R.J. White. Loses the handle, grabs it back. Goes all the way under, puts it up, loses the handle. Tapped over to White. Booker slapped it over to White on the rebound to Brown. Brown down the lane. 4 minutes remaining in the game. Regulation, we're tied at 32. Green with the basketball to Brown. Booker on top between the circles. Back to Brown. Brown.
Oh, dear.
Picks out the lane, got knocked down.
Golly.
Wow.
Finally a foul called on Cherry.
I'm not sure if they were going to call that if he hadn't have fallen on the ground, Barry.
No, Cherry picks up his first foul, and it's not usual that you say for the game that third foul for the whole team for the whole game.
Good grief. Maybe they're Summit fans.
Columbia gets it in to Booker. Booker spins in the lane. Puts up the jumper off the glass. No good. Rebound taken off by Summit. Summit with the ball. Summit works around the perimeter on the right side of Coverston. Coverston drives the baseline. Out on top to DeShazo. DeShazo hits it, knocks it down.
That's a smooth shot.
Forward DeShazo with a big shot for Summit. Scores his 5th point.
They still got time, though.
35-32. Moore to Green to White. Booker to White. Puts it up, no good. And White is fouled on the play as he took it to the basket. Foul called on Coverston. And going to the line for Columbia, R.J. White shooting 2.
Sechrist ready to check in at the scores table as well.
White's free throw, front rim, no good. He'll get one more. As you said, Sechrist checks in.
Hey, block out! Block out!
As Booker goes out. 3:03 left in regulation. R.J. White, second free throw, back rim, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Summit. Coverston Points are hard to come by. Summit gets it in the front court. Gets it over to Ford DeShazo. 3-point shot. Summit is good. Summit knocks down the tray. Bentley Rose for his 8th point tonight, making a 38-32 ball game with 2:30 left in the game. Moore with it, lost the handle. Foul call DeShazo. Ford DeShazo commits his 2nd foul. Picking up on the fouls now. Team 5th foul, so they'll be shooting free throws. That's going to put Columbia at the line. After not committing a lot of fouls, they're committing fouls now. Moore will go to the line for Columbia, shooting 2 free throws. Tayshawn Moore. Free throw Moore, rolls it in good. Moore has 12 points. Every point is important. Brown's going to get a rest. A well-deserved rest. Jamari Brown. Moore, 2nd free throw is good. Tayshawn Moore knocks down 2 free throws for his 13th point. And there's a timeout on the court with 2:28 left in the game. Summit 38, Columbia 34. We'll be back right after this short timeout.
Columbia Power and Water Systems is dedicated to bringing our customers reliable, local service. Whether you're turning on a light switch, your faucet, or streaming on TV, our dedicated team members from here in Murray County work every day to keep you on. If you need us, call us 931-388-4833 or visit cpws.com. CPWS, local service, local support.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease.
Welcome back to the Columbia Central High School Gymnasium. You're listening to Front Porch Network Sports, powered by CPWS Internet. I'm Barry Duke, along with Landon Sechrist, Drake Pugh, and Carter McDonald. Coming home night for the Lions, trying to get the win. Trailing by 4 now, 38-34. The clock running down. Full court pressure, Columbia. Summit gets it in the front court. Works on the right side to DeShazo. DeShazo with the basketball, being worked on by Sechrist. Summit running clock with 2 minutes left. Summit up by 4. Summit running clock. Clock down a minute 45.
Summit just running a set right to get the ball up top, dribble it out.
They're just running that clock down.
They're doing a good job with it.
Yes, they are.
Players are starting at the block and going up. Whoever's next goes up and dribbles it out top. Oh.
Finally a whistle and a foul with a minute 32 left. Committing the foul is Tayshawn Moore, commits his first foul tonight. White comes out of the game. Jamari Brown back in. 38-34, minute 32 left. Summit up by 4. Summit with the basketball. Going to force Columbia to foul. Columbia's had only 3 team fouls. Foul call Columbia on Sechrist. Sechrist commits his 3rd foul. And he got another foul to be shooting free throws.
Yep. Barry, I've always said 4th quarter fouls.
Yep. Summit, side front court, inbounds the play. Gets it into Coverston. Coverston had it punched away by Green. Green commits the foul. That's his 4th.
Got to play the foul game at this point in the game. You have to if you're Columbia Central.
Have to gamble, try to get the ball first, and then only way you can stop the clock is to foul if you don't get the steal. Culverston at the line. Free throw is good. Culverston scores his 7th point. Makes it a 39-34 game, 5-point game. Summit. Second free throw is good. Culverston scores his 8th point. And it's a 40-34 game. Moore with it to Brown. Brown tried to get it inside, throws it away. Taken by Summit. And Columbia commits the foul.
Unfortunate series of events right there. Costly turnover by Jamari Brown.
And Summit has pretty much nullified Kingston Booker tonight. Of course, he got injured. He's got 6 points tonight. And he's averaging double figures, averaging about 14 points a game. Shazo at the line. Free throw is good. He'll get one more. Columbia in a fouling game.
Barry, I don't know if you noticed this as well as Summit. They got a Ford and a Bentley on their team.
You're right, exactly.
That's funny.
Ford DeShazo's second free throw is good. He has 7. Columbia brings Long back into the game along with Columbia's Lee Holloway.
There it is.
Green got stripped. Ball goes out of bounds. Should be Columbia's ball, and it is. Columbia has Booker, Holloway, Green. Holloway with the ball, gets it to Booker.
We got to go.
To Moore. Trying to get it to Holloway. Three-point shot, Columbia in and out, no good. Shot put up by Kamorian Long. Under duress, puts it up, got hammered. And a whistle on Summit. Garrett Anderson commits the foul. Going to the line, Kamarian Long shooting 2. 42-34, Summit up by 8. Long free throw, rolls it in, it's good for his first points tonight. Kamarian Long, 6-foot junior, will get another free throw.
What?
Second free throw Long, no good.
No lane violation? Okay.
Late whistle, lane violation. He got another free throw.
It started toppling over before the ball even got shot.
That is a violation.
Long second free throw, back rim, no good. Rebound Chase. Summit with it. Foul call on Columbia's Booker. Booker commits his first foul tonight. 42-35. Summit will go to the line, shooting 2 free throws. Charlie Cheatham. Cheatham free throw is good for his 5th point. Cheatham will get another free throw with 42.5 seconds left in the ball game.
Back on the clock.
Really was more like 38, but
yeah.
Well,
35 is a guess, but it's more like it was close to 39, 38.
Yeah.
Every second counts, especially if they score here. Columbia scores here. Green to inbound the play. Gets it to Moore. Moore with a jumper. No good. Rebound. Summit.
Come out!
Summit falls down. Foul call.
The referees are pointing at each other, Barry.
Long commits the foul. That's his first. 43-35, going to put Summit at the line with 25 seconds left. And I guess the big question right now, unless Columbia comes back with a miracle with 25 seconds, will they have enough left for Spring Hill tomorrow night?
Yeah, and the health of Kingston Booker definitely not in question, but definitely something to talk about ahead of tomorrow as well. The key player for Columbia.
Second free throw is good by Rose. Scores his 9th point. 44-35, 25 seconds left. There's timeout on the court. And like I said, Spring Hill was off tonight.
Yeah, they were.
And the Lions had a physical, tough ball game here tonight. To see what kind of heart they got. Third game this week.
Yeah.
See what they have left.
Of course, and Spring Hill's got that firepower. Of course, I'm going to say that. They got Ashton Hoffman, Jalen Knight, Javen Cecil, Xavier Dawkins. They got some hard hitters, so Columbia's got to be prepared on the boys' side tomorrow, Barry.
Without a doubt. 44-35, 25 seconds left in the ball game. Columbia will have Sechrist, Holloway, Booker, Green, and Long in the game. Columbia down by 9. Full court pressure, Summit. And they back off. Green with it. To Booker. To Green. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. And that's the ball game. Summit wins. Summit wins by the score of 44-35. Summit pulls off the win over Columbia, 34. Check that, 44-35, Summit wins. And coming home night, a lot of folks here tonight, and tough game for the Lions as they have to get ready and get their mindset back for tomorrow night as they take on Spring Hill in the McDonald's shootout.
Yeah, they got to have a short memory is what Coach Thomas Stanley said. That's going to be something for the boys and girls teams headed up to Spring Hill tomorrow. They got to forget about this one, Barry.
Exactly. Like I said, they have to forget about this one and think about Spring Hill tomorrow. Spring Hill at the McDonald's Classic, McDonald's Shootout at Spring Hill tomorrow. So it should be a very interesting ball game, girls and boys. Both teams, all the teams looking for a win, need a win. So you're going to have a lot of hungry basketball teams there.
Oh, yeah, definitely a lot of people battling it out for bragging rights. Like I said, I know I played in the game, play against guys that you know all the time.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
All the time. Definitely in that game, you're going to see a lot of people you know. Maybe playing for a trophy tomorrow. I think they might bring that back in the game as well. So big things on the horizon for the McDonald's shootout tomorrow night.
No doubt about it.
And gentlemen, tomorrow night is also Valentine's.
Yeah.
So all you listening, get your girl something nice.
No, Drake is going to be big time tomorrow night. I know you already got something planned tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, it should be. Final score here tonight. Summit taking the doubleheader from Columbia Central. The Summit Spartans taking the nightcap 44-35 over Columbia. And Josh Green had 2 points for Columbia, 5 points Kingston Booker, 2 points Brendan Sechrist. Tayshawn Moore had 13 points for the Lions, 3 points RJ White. Jamari Brown played a strong game, had 8 points, 1 point Kamarian Long. And for Summit, balanced scoring all the way through. Joel Culverston had 8 points. Ford DeShazo had 7. Oscar Anderson had 4. Bentley Rose had 9 points. 8 points from Kendrick Cherry. Now, actually, 11 points Kendrick Cherry. And 5 points from Charlie Cheatham. Final score, Summit winning tonight by the score of 44-35 over the Columbia Central Lions. In the girls' game, Summit also winning that game by the score of 55-27. So for the crew, Landon Sechrist, Drake, Pugh, and Carter McDonald. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've been calling him something else.
No, Barry, you've been doing great all night.
Carter McDonald. And I'm Barry Duke saying good night, everybody, and join us tomorrow night as Columbia Central takes on Spring Hill at Spring